deeper. Oh, real talk, we gather round. Stories to unfold. Beauty, tears, and laughter. Secrets to be told. Messy gossip flows like tea. Hot and fresh each week. Living like we're shining bright. Our world is what we seek. Spill the tea. Just you and me. Laughing through the night. Smiling and free. Spill the tea. Just you and me. Laughing through the night.
Girl, did you hear what she did last summer? With her style and charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through gossip, the latest craze. Trying him to cook, oh how they dazzle they. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In our circle of acquaintances, always from lipstick shades to celebs, we sharing the vibe, feel the energetic breeze. Page by page, return our worlds. Sit still and strong as life unfurls.
Hey, ladies and gents, we back for round two. I almost didn't make it. I got a little sleepy on y'all. And I was like, nah, I can't do them like I did them last night. I gotta come back. Okay. Happy Mother's Day again to everyone and to the newbies that weren't in the live chat earlier today. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. Taurus gang. Y'all time about to run out. So happy birthday again to all the Tauruses. I know I got Shan birthday covered up, so we'll be playing the oldie goldie birthday song for Miss Shan. I think her birthday is one day next week. Y'all know Shan's a Taurus too, child. If you couldn't tell. She should be here because she messaged me earlier and said that she did not get her notification. So I sent her a message letting her know that we were going to be live. So if you missed Shan, she should be here. Okay. If she didn't, something else came up. But, she should be here. So okay, we back as I promised. And I did go back and add the live that I was referencing when Nesto was asking Shirley to send Dion $150 and then it went up to 500. I put it on the last live that we did and it's in here. I'm gonna pin it because normally I tell y'all I'm gonna do something and half of the time I don't do it. So it's been pinned. Okay. I was like, I can't forget this time. I wrote it down. So it's there. Okay. And we moving on with the next call in the timeline series. I think that's the best way I could categorize it to keep them separated. And of course, it's Shirley and Nesto. Let me speak to everybody in the chat. Hey, C Blue. Hey, Vic to the Veil, thank you for coming back. Vicky lifted my spirits earlier. I was too tickled. Thanks again, Vic. Yes, Sanders, we're back. Did anybody do anything special with their mom, grandmother, fur babies, aunt, whomever you wanted to celebrate today? Or if you wanted to celebrate for yourself, did anybody do anything special? Do anything big? I went and got me something to eat from the Jamaican restaurant, guys, and they gave me a rose. They had like a little setup with balloons just saying Happy Mother's Day. And then they gave me a little it looked like a goodie bag, but it was like candy in it. So that kind of brought my spirits to a little bit. Hey, Miss JEJ. Yes, please smash the like button on your way in. Hey, Sammy Cake. Hey, Cross Country Cruise her. I know we had some a few that went to church this morning. So I don't know if they were going to church with their moms or they was just going with their kids, or whatever. But we did have some church goers this morning. Hey, Jim Chick 158, Sherry with the Y. Hey, William, welcome back. William was up here earlier cutting up with us. Hey, champions. Hey, big sis. I said what I said. Did you enjoy your time with your daughter and your granddaughter? I know yesterday you said they had plans for you and they better have had food. Hey, champions again. Hey, Friday. Hey, Leo lady is back. Nola, hey. Happy Mother's Day again to everybody that's just joining us, just in case you missed me saying it earlier. Happy Mother's Day. I was just asking anybody if they did anything big. I pretty much stayed around. When it got something to eat, was reading me a book, chillaxing, fell asleep, took me a little nap, got up, took me a shower. And sure, I'm like, let me hit this dang on live button because they're gonna talk about me if I don't come back. Let's see, I got a message, but I don't see it. Yes, happy Mother's Day. I already got the video queued up. Sure, they clown Nesto so bad on my video. My granddaughter and I cook. What did y'all cook? Sure, let me get y'all back to y'all know I put this little video together. I'm gonna wear it out. I'm gonna do another one. I surprised my mom earlier by visiting her before I went to work. My sister was crying per usual. Oh, that's nice, Friday. Oh, hey, there she goes. Says, okay, happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful ladies on the front porch. Thank you. There she go. Child, they say Nesto look delayed. We saw the queen of the south. Oh, that was my cousin in the little family group, text group. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do for May Day. May 20th is our Emancipation Day here in Florida. So we're gonna be celebrating in my family on the 17th. And then we'll double back for Juneteenth for Texas, but for Florida, our Emancipation Day is May 20th. Okay, but we will celebrate Juneteenth, okay, with the world in Texas, but for Florida, we do our date. Girl, they bought me a whole podcast set up, desk, microphone, lights, camera, action. Oh, everything. See, that's what I'm talking about. Getting you a gift that you can use, not a gift they think you want, or a gift that's going to give them like pots. Don't bring me no pots, baby, because that's a household. That's that. I want my own individual gift that represents me. So that's nice. I said what I said. Hey, love to laugh. Hey, 14 plus one. Thank you for wishing us fur mommies. Yes, Vicky's a fur baby mommy. And Sanders. So now Friday, I'll add you to the crew because that's hard work. But that work seems like it's harder than a kid. That's so sweet. Chicken with spinach wraps. Okay, so y'all kept it healthy and light. Okay, grandbaby learning how to eat good and healthy. Yep, it really is pretty cool. Yes, I like to hear that. That's a blessing. I said what I said from Sanders. Hmm. Yeah, y'all pet owners, y'all have a lot of work, child. Y'all gotta walk, no matter the age, with the real babies, they grow up and become more independent. But with the pets, that's you sign up for a lifetime in dog years or whatever your pet is. You gotta walk them, you gotta put their feet food out, you gotta bathe them, baby. That's a lot of work, honey. You're welcome. Can't wait to hear the new lies. Cause in 4K on the TV in 4K. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna give them a few more minutes and we're gonna get into it because this is a 30-minute one. The one we watched this morning earlier was 18 minutes, but it seemed like 18 hours, listening to Nesto and his shenanigans. But this one is longer and it is a full call. Okay, took my mom and aunties to Maganano. My dad said, let me be a big spender and pay for it all. I am grateful. Yes, thanks, Daddy, for pulling out the wallet. Hey, 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 Cornell, my favorite gent. Hello, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies watching from Norfolk, Virginia. Yes. Y'all, that's my favorite gent. I always have to say that just in case you never heard me mention it. He always get a special shout out. Okay, I'll talk to them later. They just messaging. They should have been on it. Some last minute crap. I'm talking about this event next weekend. Okay, we done gave them a few more minutes. Well, I said one more minute. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the play button again. This is Shirley and Nesto. I think they're still gonna be talking about Dion in his truck. The same it's kind of repetitive at this point, but we're going in order. So I'm looking for new tea, of course. I think I hear something new every time I listen. And sometimes when I'm editing these calls, I zone out and I miss a lot. So listening to them with y'all, it kind of helps me pick up on some of the things that I missed out on. And child, I probably be done walked out the room doing other things in the house, and I figured I'm even doing this. It'd be a mess. But let's go. Let's hit play.
Yeah, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yep, she's still
You
walking.
must be in the bathroom doing your makeup stuff.
No,
Hey,
I'm not.
Rat. He on the
You
tablet
what?
too
You
again. I
breaking
forgot
up.
to say that.
No, I'm not in the bathroom. I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
I
Well, what
forgot
is it
who it
doing?
was.
I've been
William that
calling
said
you.
it. When we get
Have
to that
you?
point in this
I
video, I'm gonna
haven't.
pause
Yeah,
it.
so
They tell me he
I
looked
know.
delayed.
Yeah,
I got one.
there's something.
Huh?
Now, I've been calling you. You got to listen to what I'm saying, though. Sometimes I've been
He
calling from the
coming up. He
iPad, so
coming
it
up.
might sound different. That might sound different. That's all. So as long as you say the jail calling, that's me calling. So
We
I know
trying to
you're
give a
busy because
hint.
you were hanging up, but that's okay.
Well, I just did that one time because another voice.
I listen. I'm trying to tell you that you just listen.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I got it. Well, sorry, I was just trying to explain. Sorry.
I understand, love. What you got going on today? What you doing? What you doing for yourself?
I'm not doing anything. What is there to do?
Hey, Eve.
Well, what you do for a week?
You want to run down what
you
you
been
been doing for
doing?
the entire week?
I haven't been doing anything.
Working.
Just being
Should have said
grateful. I'm very
working.
grateful to be here. Very thankful. Today's Thanksgiving. Just very thankful. And that's about it. I haven't been doing anything. Just nothing.
Oh, you ain't been out or nothing?
I just want to get my hair done. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had my nails done in a while. Yeah, I haven't had my nails done, but I want to get my hair done. That's it. I mean, I don't really have any I have the truck, but I don't drive the truck. It's just too big for me. I don't want the
Really
house.
don't want no parts of that truck.
So Dion never come get it? What happened with that?
Well, I guess, no, he never came and got it, but I guess he's going to come and get it today or tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe not today because it's a holiday, but yeah, he's going to come and get it, I guess.
Hey,
But y'all
lady.
didn't talk or nothing after I talked to you?
Well, he didn't really have any money, so I gave him some gas money. I gave him $100, and I guess he'll be over in we talked, we texted. So I guess he'll come over and get it. That's all I can tell you.
Oh.
It's not anything to worry about. I mean, I don't have anywhere to go or, anything to do. I'm just here.
Okay, well, I thought you was going to look for a place and all that. You looking online or something?
Well,
right here, William, that's when they were saying he looked delayed when he was getting his hair cut.
Yeah, Lamont's been out of town, so if he doesn't look for anything, I have someone else.
Hey, Frank.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been out of town. So. Huh?
Oh, okay, so you're going to go back with your girl, your home girl?
I am. I'm the only one that had her glasses.
No,
you mean
I'm gonna
Shirley's
go with
glasses?
Okay. So when you going to start on that?
Well, I was going to give Lamont,
Any cat lovers
like one more day or something and see what he says.
Right,
and if he
working,
doesn't come up with
paying
anything,
bills.
then I'll go to her.
Shirley should have pulled a Dre. None Nesto out here working, paying bills, being a productive citizen, something you don't know a damn thing about. Since you want to know everything. And a lady said she should have said, hey, not committing crimes. And did y'all hear Shirley trying to explain why she hadn't been picking up the calls? She said she didn't know them folks. Okay, it didn't say Nesto. She didn't know them folks. Corny ass hater days. And not the corn feet, not the corn. Hey, let's talk about it all. Nothing ninja. She depressed. Quit asking what she been doing. Right. He knows what she do, right? Because even though she's not in her own place and he's in jail, it seems like Shirley pretty much had the same routine. Okay, unless she has an event, a speaking engagement, or she's traveling. She seems like she's pretty much a homebody. He's a weirdo. Okay, this looked like a video from 1965. Baby, it's the return of the Mac. Don't play with him, my lady. Look, shit is. He said, it ain't past tense, baby. It's present tense. Oh my God. Yes, baby. The Queen of the South. Oh, the Queen of the South glasses. Are those like those? I think they call them like the gladiator glasses or something like that. And he is asking a lot of questions in jail. Like he want to know Shirley every move, what everybody has said about him, how everybody feels about him. He want to know, baby. Not the Muffet Mouth and the Muffet Junior. I like that. That's too funny.
I want to bring too many people into my situation, my business,
I got you. I understand. I definitely understand that part of it. I get it. I did. Well, I went to court yesterday, so. Huh?
Oh, good. And what happened?
Yeah, I went to court yesterday. They put me in another courtroom so they can put all these cases together. And of course, everybody wanted to come to work yesterday. So, you know how that goes. So they put me out for another day. So I guess I'll know that by Monday. I tried to check it yesterday, but I couldn't find it. Yeah.
Hey, Cupcake.
So you had a court date, Huh?
Yeah, I had a court date, but nothing happened. They said now I can put me in another court so they can put the stuff
right.
together.
Tagging everything,
suppressed evidence.
Suppressed evidence?
The evidence. Yeah, show him that. Yeah. Yeah. So I have not been indicted on all the cases, but one. So that's what the outcome would be. But I kind of knew that because we did it right at Thanksgiving. Yeah, most people be getting out here anyway. But other than that, other than that, I'm like you say, I'm thankful, grateful, and I ain't got nothing to complain about. My time is coming. God got me through here. Like the lady told me yesterday, the older lady, she was a sheriff, so she had to sit down. She said, your time is through. The time ain't ready for you back yet. God got it.
She said what? She said what? I can't hear you, honey. She said what?
She said my time wasn't up yet. She said God had purpose for me to sit here for a minute. Yeah.
Now, when did Judge Manning say that to him? Or is he talking about somebody else? I thought he was talking about when he went to court. They put all his cases together so they can hear everything all at once. Who told him that God has a bigger purpose for him?
Yeah.
What are you learning? Huh?
What I'm learning? I'm reading T.D. Jakes' book right now.
Okay.
Yes, be back, Sherry, with the IE. Okay.
I'm reading that right now.
Well, that's good.
What you reading, T.D. Jakes?
You sound like you're kind of down. Like you're kind of down. You must get down because you didn't get to cook.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
so she gonna bring the kids over there. She gonna bring the kids over there so you can at least see the kids.
I haven't spoken with her.
Yeah.
And I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. You know, they're not into tradition like that. Like I tried to instill it, but they don't really care about stuff like that. So I'm not gonna, you know,
right.
Try to make anybody do anything. It is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Hey, go get her.
Well, damn, this minute. I'm surprised to hear that from you. I've never thought in it all this time I would hear you say that. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you, but it's a lot of noise.
So stop it.
It's hard to understand.
Stop it.
Because I'm on this iPad. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's where I be calling you from. Yeah, because it be so noisy out there. And then sometimes I just got this. I had to finally got to get to the store so I can get some glasses. So I ain't had some glasses in 5 months.
Oh.
So I finally got some glasses. Yeah, so now I can see.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
well, that's good. So what's
better now?
Yeah. What's the next court date?
I'm looking at probably about 10, 12 days, something like that. I know Monday when everybody get back to work, so I can look it up on the court calendar, court docket. He told me the courtroom and the judge.
Right, don't start. We already talked about this. Tradition start, with the elders.
God is not done.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Well, that's obvious because you're still in there. Well, I guess that was a message.
There was a message, but she read my thing. She said, you may have for this.
Right, got them dollar store glasses.
That's it. All I could do was just sit there and smile. She said, you've been railroaded.
Who is saying this?
Okay, well, I have no comment. So.
Wait a minute. Who is he saying this? Is he talking about Cynthia? Because I know he's not talking about a judge, because that's the only person that be talking when they go to court.
Been railroaded. Wow. Okay, well, I have no. Wow. Okay, well, I have no comment. So there was a message, but she read my thing. She said, "You may have for this. You may have
measurement.
For this. That's it." All I could do was just sit there and smile.
Yeah, whatever he just said.
Railroaded.
Dictionary. It's the matter.
Okay, well, I have no comment. So.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
Keep the face up. I know I'm getting out. I didn't know that. I know I ain't.
With no hair falling, being cut.
I do know that, bro. Yeah. I ain't asking
She
nobody.
really is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a reason. But
Right.
I just want to make sure you straight. Make sure you happy, keeping your happiness going. Can't be walking around here sad. Now you
I
laughing, but
know.
I'm being serious.
If you want
No,
to be
I'm
happy,
not
stop
laughing at
calling.
all. There's nothing to laugh about. I'm just, it just is what it is, honey. You're in there, I'm out here.
Okay.
I'm keeping my faith. And that's all I can do. I'm glad to hear
Did
your
you go to
voice.
the movie? What
Yeah,
made
we
you?
went
I
to
was right up the street from you.
Huh?
I was right up the street from you. So yeah, I do understand.
Here
What'd
you
you
go.
say?
Go get her.
I
You
read
know
up the
you
street.
talked it up.
Oh, you're
I
right.
ran up the street from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Poor Shirley didn't know Cobb County Jail was right up the street. Poor Shirley. Hey, Patty, welcome back. Child, he said he want her to he want to make sure he's keeping her happiness up. Well, how could you when you call her, you just suck the life out of her? How can you help her or even contribute to her being happy with the situation that you have her in at this time? He ain't laughed in a year. LOL. We stopped all that. Not a single judge in history ever said Nesto was railroaded. Hey, Miss HLS. What the hell is so funny? Did you tell her, okay, Cynthia was right across the street? He said a woman sheriff. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, he was being was telling him he was being railroaded. Well, baby, did the woman sheriff go and look at them documents? Did she go and read your case? Did she go and interview these victims? Because other than that, she need to do her damn job and make sure you don't be putting no damn Superman over there changing clothes. Okay, that's all we need her to do. Get your hands out of her pockets. I'm sure that would cheer her up. I agree. Hey, coffees and convos. Happy Mother's Day to everybody in the chat. Nesto say he trying to make sure she is happy. Like how? How, Sway? How?
well, that's
So
good. I mean, well,
yeah. So it's okay. They're not gonna go out of the country and then yeah. Fighting war.
He said, I'm just in jail, not like I'm out the country. Well, baby, if you was out the country, I think that would be even better. I mean, at least she know, if you bought a round trip ticket when you coming back, and that's not gonna cost her like it's costing her for you being in jail. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. She paying for lawyers, phone calls, commissary, all things jail related. If you was out on the trip, hell, she could have just gave your ass $1,000 and said, make it do what it do.
Before you come back, one of the ladies cut off.
yeah. I mean, like I said, it's a lot to be grateful for.
Right,
And I'm
Leo lady.
grateful
Just
that it's a lot
selfish.
to be grateful for.
And it just
What
and it was
time
just
y'all
gotta clock in.
over there?
Don't work too hard.
I don't know.
Thank you, a lady. You
Y'all, what
thinking
people
like
man,
me.
take all
Hey,
day.
LaSlore, welcome back.
No,
Yeah, Dion
no.
got his $150 or
Can't do
whatever
that
it was for
anyway.
gas, $100 for
But no,
gas.
I'm just,
Hey, uniquely
I'm
Sonya.
gonna eat. I might make a pound cake. And that's it. I mean, it ain't nothing to do, honey. It's just,
Shirley been
it's
talking
a
about this
thankful
pound
day.
cake for a little minute.
I mean, I don't.
Okay, so
Why are you laughing?
so how was the movie? Did you like it?
It was just okay to me. It was okay.
I think they saw Black
The
Panther
first one
too.
was better.
Oh, it wasn't better than it? Oh,
Yeah, they did a nice. Yeah, to me, it was a nice tribute. They did a nice tribute to Chadwick, and it was okay. I have to keep remembering that it was a cartoon and not real life.
A cartoon.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Because all the futuristic stuff you're saying.
Huh?
Futuristic stuff. Yeah.
That movie was not a cartoon. Oh, Shirley. A cartoon? Didn't I just stopped this Sanders. Maybe we saw two different Black Panthers because a cartoon, someone's leg is always cut off. Okay, Nesto must have been heavily medicated because the laughter is crazy, weird. Cartoon, what is she talking about? I don't know. Who saw Black Panther? Um, Dion is cutting Nesto edges to donate to Sonya. She damn sure need them. Hey, Telltale. Hey again, everyone. Welcome back. I don't know, Sanders, because I could have sworn I saw the movie that she's referencing, and I don't remember it being animated, cartoon. No.
Futuristic. How they got it looking futuristic.
Yeah.
It is the future. What do you mean
But I don't
futuristic?
know
Like the
that
Jetsons?
probably about 100 times as I've been in here. They play it over and over and over every day. They play Black Panther every day.
Oh, do they?
I mean, y'all selection probably not that.
Every day. That's a good movie, but dang. Yeah, every day.
Well,
Yeah, always play it.
It's probably
It is. I mean, like.
to somebody.
Yeah. But I think we took Jay was probably about herself, Maximum here. I think we took to that Disney stuff over there, and we watched that cartoon.
Right.
You know that cartoon movie we watched? With the dude, the little dude, he had
Spider-Man?
No, I wasn't Spider-Man. It was a little cartoon where they had the little animals acting like humans, and they was one of the animals had a theater, and it was singing and all that.
Oh, Lion King?
They probably.
Was it Lion?
No, it wasn't Lion. No, it wasn't Lion King. It was another one. It was another one. Yeah. If it was a little animal, his family passed him a theater down, and he was losing. And all the animals came together and sang. And at the end of the day, one of the animals, monthly gave it one after they got blown down. Got burned up. Yeah, water took them.
I don't remember right now.
I know you don't. Well, I think about let JD took to see that movie. That was funny. Yeah, they showed that too. So I sit down and watched it again. Yeah.
Well, when I see them more than once, I always try to look for something I didn't see in the first one, the first time. You always do something.
Yeah.
At least I do.
Yeah, true. I do too. I haven't seen this, like I said, I've seen it 1,000 times. I've seen about 2 or 3 pieces that I missed. The conversation.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Yeah, the conversation.
You know,
I know what you're saying.
Yellowstone.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It looks real good too. It looks real. I've seen the commercial, the trailer. Yeah, it looks real good. It looks like they're beefing up. Yeah, they got all the good shows coming back. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that when I saw it, I said, it's coming back. You ain't watching nothing?
Well, no, I don't watch it here. I don't think they have it. I don't know. I just said I was waiting to watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll be fun. That's gonna be delightful right there. Can't wait. Yeah, you get some big TV, put it in front. Yeah, it's a lot of catching up. I'm looking real forward to it. I sure am. Yeah, I sure am. What you be thinking about when you be sitting in the house? You must be in the bathroom because you're going in and out. Just to be going in and out.
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom right now. Yeah, I do. I think about a lot of stuff.
Okay. Okay, so let me hear.
No, I'll tell you when you get there.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
It's my home, like that.
I got you. I understand. Yeah, your regular routine. Yeah.
Traffic.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah, traffic.
Right. You say travel more? You got a bad connection in that bathroom.
Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. I mean, you can keep talking.
Okay, yeah, this is bad connection. I can hear you, but it just blank out on me.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on a sec. I mean, I can hear you. You can't hear me.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, so you said, yeah, you did really good now. What you say now? You said yes? You said yes? You said what now?
About a lot of stuff.
You got,
I think
okay, you got to come out that bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm now that just had to use it. Sorry.
Oh. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's better right there. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just think about, where I'm going to live. I think about walking. I think about going back. Fire.
He need to stay his ass off of this
It
tablet.
is a bad connection. I don't know what it is.
It's no tablet, sir.
I think about a lot of stuff. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
I said I think about a lot of
What a glorified car
I think about
wash.
walking. I think about going back to school. I think about retiring. I think about, what I want to do. I just think about a lot of stuff.
Dang, Shirley says she thinking about going back to school. I had to pause it right there. SS is acting like Slowberry today. Yeah, she's distracted. She not feeling him. The call that we listened to earlier today, it was when they were talking about the Mini Cooper, the Mini Coupe, and Shirley was just not into it. She was like she was over it. And I think Nesto figured it out. That's why they ended that call before the 30-minute mark. Okay. Shirley thinking about getting away from you, Nesto. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little stolen vehicles, 4 little, 5 little. You get me. Yeah, we definitely hate the tablet. Sorry, Dion is trimming up skin at this point, baby. We ready to see some blood. They say grateful, you understand her. I'm just poor Shirley over here. Yeah, they're trying to say they think she's talking about the comic book, but child, I don't know. She's not paying attention to what this ninja is talking about more than likely. Yeah, seems like she's distracted doing something. Sure, Shirley trying to think of her own master plans, how she can get away from him. He should have asked 10 big drug dealers for a partnership with the luxury RV. LOL. Don't tell me to come out of the bathroom, Ninja. She is over it. I don't see hair falling, baby. Not a lint ball, not nothing. And it looks the same. He's such a dummy. She told him she can hear him and to keep talking. And he busy trying to control her. Yeah, you need to come out of that bathroom. He makes me sick. He sounds like he doesn't have his teeth in his mouth. Hey, y'all. Hey, Southside. Chi-Town 73, welcome. You're right. The haircut never changed in 45 minutes of him being in that chair. Please like the live, guys. Look at Shirley wanting to go back to school. Do it, boo. She already has an honorary doctorate. Well, baby, an honorary doctorate, that's good and nice and things, but that's not the same as the actual degree. Okay, you cannot use that. I mean, it's nice to put on the wall, of course, for your civil duties and stuff. I'm not trying to downplay it, but it's not the same. And her going back to school, she pretty much gonna have to start from square one because in her book, she dropped out the first semester saying she wanted to work so she can shop. She wanted to buy clothes. So she would have to, oh my gosh, she would have to take the placement test. She literally will be starting over. And at 70, I wouldn't probably, me personally, I wouldn't have the patience for it, but I have a bachelor's degree. I have an older cousin, etc., and that is exactly how they explain stuff. Okay. I don't know, Shirley. That's a lot. She'll probably get aggravated.
You know.
Okay, so what you want to go to school for?
Oh, whatever.
not high
Interior
school.
design,
Okay.
a lot of stuff.
Oh.
Okay, Shirley.
Then did y'all hear back from the Chinese lady? Did she apologize? She's still rocking with El Chapo.
Oh no, yeah. Tosh texted her, and she was, same thing. She, I don't know if she knows the extent of what's going on. I don't know if she
Did
knows
she watch
that or
the
not.
news? She know.
But it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, Tosh ain't let it go. She don't want to let it go, huh?
She doesn't want to
Just
let
want
it
to
go.
take a few classes.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. She was just checking, basically.
Checking the temperature.
Oh.
Hold on one second.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, what you say? You dropped some.
She done dropped the phone.
I didn't drop anything. I just said, just it is. I'm just.
Okay, so what you say about David?
Let her finish.
She said she was mad at you because she wants to come here.
Hey, don't worry. She wants to come here.
Yeah.
Tell her, don't worry. God got a super blessing coming. Tell her, don't worry. The small delay. Tell her, don't worry. Yeah. God got it. It's going to be fine. What do you say?
I just said, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, make sure you send a message to her. Tell her, don't worry. Yeah, everything will be just fine.
I'm not worried.
Yeah. How's her doing?
What makes you so positive?
Because what I've been through in my life every time. Are you asking that?
That's a good answer.
Whatever. Yeah. I don't know what everybody else live in, what they go through, how they do. I just try to kid, at my age and all the time on my face, they think I'm older than what I am. That's funny too. So, I guess
you look like a 60-year-old man. Stop.
Yeah.
You look your age.
About 65, 70, yeah.
You're still young.
Yeah.
You're still younger than me.
Yeah, but I look older than you right now. So that's the problem. Yeah, I got 70. Huh?
Did your hair turn gray?
What you say?
Did your hair turn gray?
On the side. Yeah, on the side, yeah. Yeah.
Good.
It's ugly. It's
So
ugly. It's an ugly look. Yeah. It's an ugly look. Yeah, ugly look. Ugly.
You're not gonna dye it. You're not gonna dye it.
No, I
right?
don't like that look. No, I hate that look. That'll make you look older when you die.
Yeah, no, dye it. Just let it go gray.
He ain't got no choice in there. He got no Beijing, whatever he call it. If Nesto didn't get locked up, Dion would still be cutting his hair. William say bump the 45 minutes, Charles. He'll still be cutting it. He just want to take it. She just want to take a few classes. That's all. She could do it. My career is higher education. There are tons of certification courses she can do. Yeah, she can do it. Anybody can do it. I'm not saying she can't. I just said at 70, I probably would be frustrated. But I'm sure she can do it, and anybody can do it, If she were to go back, she will get credits for working. CU credits, I think. Oh, yeah. Maybe with the private universities, but I don't think they do that with the public universities. You got to go to class. Shirley ain't going to no school. She can barely manage her life as it is. La la land. Okay. Okay, you have the inside scoop, Sherry. Yeah, I think with a lot of those private schools, one of my not one of my friends, one of my coworkers was doing I think it's Phoenix, and they were able to use some of their work credits or something. But I graduated from public school, and we had to go to class. That lady, like hell, she was mad because of what, child? Her phone keep going out. I don't know what Debbie was mad about. It was Debbie they were talking about. I do know that, but I couldn't her phone went out, so I didn't hear why she was mad. And he said, don't worry, don't worry. And I said, he should have been worried. I bet he's eating those words now. You hate the pimp tone, big. And I said, she's not worried. She out here in the real world. The free world, that is. Shirley better call Morgan Stanley and give them $50K so she can get a residual income coming in every month that probably will get her 12 grand per month. Okay, Morgan Stanley, are you laughing now, Nesto? No, baby, he crying. SS about to get the license Dion and Nesto never got. The barber license, yes, on the CU and life is experience credits. Cause you look 65 and 75 bald. He looks 65 now. Yes, his hair is gray. He's mad that he looks older than her. Really? He doesn't want to grow up, honey. I told you he wanted to be a Toys R Us kid. Hair, beard. Oh. William, you ready to show out today, baby? You and Joseph, what I'm going to do with y'all? Now, if she can't spell connect, network, and do a three-way call on a Sally, I'm just saying. Y'all, Shirley can go back to school. She can get help. Well, she can get it, and it will be up to her to do the work. Yeah, it definitely will be up to her, but she gonna definitely have to step her game up. Hey, Tanya B. Hey, everybody that joined us. She can do it, but if she go to a public university, you gotta go to class. It's no grandfather in unless your grandfather in credits that you already have that's transferable. Other than that, you got to go to class. You got to write the papers. You got to take those tests. You got to do it one class at a time. You got to pass them too.
Yeah, you say guess what?
Oh, I was gonna. Dang, I forgot. Just that quick. I'll think of it. I forgot what I was gonna do.
Yeah, you told me don't dye it. Let it just grow out. Then something you gonna tell me. Oh, well, okay.
I'll think of it and tell you later, I guess.
There was something at work or something?
No, nothing about work. Nothing.
Look at him. He want to know what Steve done been saying.
Yeah, I probably got more hair on your head, more hair on my head, your face you got on your whole head. So.
Yeah,
Shirley keep a shortcut. That's why, Nesto. Don't act like that.
You got a bigger.
Hey, Muffin.
Yeah.
They
got a big afro.
Yes. You are not blocked.
What?
I wanted to see.
I almost read it.
Okay. Well, I ain't cutting it.
Oh, cut the up your face.
I'm not cutting it.
Yeah.
I don't need no access to God. Okay. But you're going to have time to see it. You'll be able to see it. Yeah, because I'm not cutting anything. Yeah, it's wrapped all the way around my neck. My neck and my beard is just connected together now.
Wow.
It's very
and
annoying.
You can't even see my front lip now. Now, you can't even see my front lip now. It done goes past my front lip.
Oh, my goodness.
My hair. Yeah, I had to braid it up so I could.
So you can eat.
As much as what?
So you can eat.
Yeah, so I can eat. So I had to braid it up. Yeah, so I can eat. So I had to
Not a hairless cat.
As clean as you are, and as much as you're into grooming, I know that's for you.
Yeah, it's very difficult, but I want to see how the wife would be walking around like that when there's on the street. I said, I don't push
you are not a white boy, stop it.
But now I see that they play with it. It's something to play. It's a nerve thing, like a smoke. Hey, they play with your beard. That's like you clean with your hair. When you get frustrated, you go chop your hair. That's like a defect for you.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
That's all it is.
I don't do
you
that.
Don't?
No, not with the new girl. She's that good.
Oh, now she's trying to. Don't try to throw no more shade at Panay. They already threw some shade at Panay earlier with the Chinese lady that he keeps referring to in the clothing. And Shirley said that Tasha texted her just to feel out, I guess, to feel the temperature, do a little temperature check. Now she's saying, oh, I don't do that anymore because the new lady is good. She better than Panay. Stop it, Shirley. Stop it.
Oh, she's that good?
Yes, very good.
Now, she didn't say Panay's name, I did.
Yeah. She's very expensive, but she's good.
See, Panay was giving you a little discount.
Okay, as long as you like it.
Yeah, hang in here with me, y'all. The front lip, where's the back lip?
Yeah.
They ain't said shit about you, Des. Period. You a mess. Hey, Rose. Welcome.
That's the first time what?
In the house up there.
Yeah, well, sometimes it is.
But it's not good right now. Now I hear you really.
Green Black, he's into grooming, all right. Oh, not the kind you talking about, though, Shirley.
Sometimes
hey, Marjan. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Oh, let me look at the glasses.
Yeah.
So why you got your headphones playing the video?
William, you don't like the bling bling?
You don't like them?
I don't know. I haven't thought about them. I don't know. You know, I have stuff in my ears every single day. You know that, right? I have to have headphones. I don't like, I don't, yeah.
It's like your daddy the work day.
But I was going to ask you, was Dion planning on bringing me a car or what?
You shouldn't have sent him the money, Shirley.
Or he didn't come to your truck.
No, he's dropping your car, dropping his car. He's supposed to be dropping his car so you can drive his car. He got 3 cars. So he's supposed to be dropping, he's supposed to get an oil change. He said the oil change was $150. He said, okay, well, I'll give you some money so you can get the oil change. And he's supposed to pay the guy the truck and we drive on his car so you can move around. So
but I only gave him Oh, see, I didn't know all that. I only gave him $100.
Shirley, he told you that on the last call.
So what else should I give him?
Well, we talked.
Huh?
Well, I said, give him about
It look like
$300, something like that. So you get a change and make sure you got
there
that
she
dead food
is,
up in that
the
car.
diabolical
Okay.
That's the
mistress.
last thing I said. He said,
Mysterious, I
okay.
mean, queen of the
Oh.
Yeah,
smooth.
and that's the last thing I
Don't play with
said.
the
And
queen of the
But then
south.
I
Hey,
didn't hear back
Harriet.
from him. I didn't hear back from him.
Why does he walk
I'll
like
give it to
that?
him
That's
when we
his
get off.
pimp
I'll
walk.
give him what? $2 more $100? Is that
Hey,
what you're saying? I
Harriet.
gave him 100, so give him $2 more
Yeah,
100.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But he said he's gonna come get it. He said he's gonna come get it. So
Yeah, but
you
today's
know, he said
Thanksgiving.
so not today. He probably come today.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He invited me over.
Probably tomorrow.
You have 1 minute remaining.
He invited me to dinner. I meant to tell you that.
You act like you had
Oh,
talked to
that's
him.
good. That's good.
That was nice. That was nice.
She
But you know I'm
said
not going.
he gave him
His mom
100,
is
he gonna give
cool.
him
I
and
know that's right.
give him 200
Yeah.
more.
You ain't going on
Hey,
no
Lady
dinner with them
Denise,
folks. Yes.
why don't
Yeah.
they
But
do a
no,
three-way?
no,
Shirley
I'm
don't know
not.
how to do a
Yeah.
three-way call.
Yeah. All right. I love you, honey. It's
Yeah,
about time.
I know.
You're a BBL.
Huh?
Okay, I know you too. And keep your head up. Keep your spirit up. Who's coming over today? Do you have a house full of people over there?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, this is my cook day, my big cook day.
I know. But you cooking a pound cake. They put an extra cooking cake on some love for me. And just say, whatever we going, we doing champagne, throwing it on the ground for the people who be gone.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
She said she gave him 100, Vicky, and give him 200 more. Don't give him nothing else, Shirley. Nothing. And if he invited you to dinner, Shirley said she wasn't eating Riri food. He had his medication on his day. I thought she did cook. Shirley told us her favorite dishes are macaroni and cheese and pound cake. Now, maybe she may do like green bean casserole or something. Yeah, she said she like to cook one time a year, and Thanksgiving is that time. I guess that she likes to cook, maybe Christmas, maybe. I don't know. But she should not have given him anybody, period. Okay, I'm sorry. And I definitely believe Shirley say I'm not eating a damn thing Riri cooking over there. Riri is Dion's mama. They named her Riri over, and I said what I said, chat. Okay, well, I eat every day. So William say I need a woman that's gonna cook 365 days, 366 or whatever it is on leap year, child. He want him a hot meal, not once a year on a holiday. Okay. William say I gotta eat every day. Okay. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies from I Said What I Said. Sure. Dion maybe Dion did offer to I guess he was gonna come pick her up. So Dion still have not, given Shirley the car. She still has the truck. Only T in this call really was Shirley said she slipped it in there at the beginning that she had been answering the calls because it wasn't Nesto's name. Nesto cut her off, so I'm putting in the name right. LOL, not every day. Every day. Say to you, I said what I said. Okay. The macaroni and cheese is the same as a pound cake. That's what my nutritionist say. He ain't much better today. At least he invited her. Nesto had an excuse to be in the streets looking for food, I guess. Nesto said the people fed him one slice of spam I am ham. William is a woman. I am just using his pen. Oh, okay, William. Let me know. Okay, so now I gotta flip that in my mind that you're a woman using okay, gotcha. I gotta flip that in my mind because I had to put you in the boat with Joseph because Joseph be here cutting up too. Okay, I'll categorize y'all in a minute. Yeah, use somebody else so nobody don't know who you are. Yeah, Shirley said, listen, I had been answering the phone because I didn't know who that was. Nesto said, I hope so because I was calling William sis. Y'all know, like, sure, y'all gotta tell me. Azure, you rang in my Morticia voice. Shirley is just irritation, and she acts so helpless and lazy. She really thinks somebody's supposed to cater to her ridiculous. Oh, Shirley trying to get her life together. She's talking about going back to school, getting a higher education. She really trying to figure out her life right now during this time frame. Definitely been calling William a woman, LOL. Sure, y'all gotta let me know. It's noted now, cause once I see and know it, I'll be good. Hey, Victor, you came back up here to make me laugh.
I hope so. I messaged you on Instagram.
Oh, let me see,
I'm
girl.
like,
I don't got my notifications on my new phone, so I literally have to go look.
I said
Let
she
me.
better
Oh,
not
girl,
be
I
over
got
there.
4 messages.
I said she better not be over
Oh,
there sad. I said just hit the go live button. Just come on.
I
Don't.
know, Vicky. I even went to sleep, girl. You know that's sad.
I
You know
I
your
went to
girl going out sad.
listen. I had gone to sleep. I took like a little
I got a lot of messages.
my little nappy nap too. But I got back up. I'm like, I hope she's up because I felt bad. My mom's in London, so I can't spend the day with her. She's
What is she doing?
enjoying.
Have she sent you any pictures? Like, what is she? Is this her first time
Mm,
in London?
girl, hell no. That lady has been around the world like 2 3 times, but
Hey, London.
just she'll be here in a couple weeks though. She'll be in Vegas a couple weeks, but
Okay, okay.
she just she's just browsing around, bopping around London. You know, that's her thing. I mean, here's the thing. I can go with her, but because I have a good black job and I'm not ready to retire yet. She's like, I'm waiting on you. I'm just waiting on you because we could be doing this together. I'm waiting on you. Just it's
Yes,
like
Vicky, you got to
she's
take
like,
time out.
well, it's not just that. She's like, listen, I need you to start investing your money so you can invest it in a certain way. That way you could just quit your job and the money will work for you. I'm like, Mama, like I'm not that smart yet. I haven't grown up yet to be just like her. So either way, I hope she's enjoying herself. Well, she is enjoying herself. Let me retract that. I sent her gift, and we chatted because it's like it's night. It's either I think it's like past midnight there, so I'm not gonna
Okay,
bother.
yeah, you
Yeah,
did say they're on a different time zone.
yeah. William, let me tell you the gag about William Pryor. I don't know if you don't know.
I don't
So
know.
that's one of the pens that Nesto uses.
Oh,
Because I know you haven't. You're
okay.
not because Lady T Bug is not like kind of keeping up with the timeline that phone calls from prison is putting out. Right, she's going back to so we can kind of get a little more clarity. So William Pryor is one of the pens that he used on a
Okay.
on a specific day. So the came on the phone. Hello, this is a call from like William Pryor.
Oh my God. Thank you. I did not know. Thank you for letting me know. That ironic that this is all connected because at the beginning of this call, Shirley was telling him that she wasn't answering him because she didn't know who it was calling, right? And that's no cut her off. And he was like, if you're from the jail, you know it's me.
I don't know that.
And
Do
she
you?
said, "Oh well, I was just trying to explain."
But you know what?
So thanks for letting me know.
Inmate, inmates look over each other's shoulders and they steal phone numbers. So because they want to call the people like especially if they know you're talking to a woman. That's what like the people in jail do. They will look over your shoulder, see who you calling, and call your people back.
Okay.
Like, so yeah, so I mean, if I was Shirley, I wouldn't answer the phone either, because he Nesto did the same thing with Lamont, Because Lamont said something was like somebody else
Hey,
came on the
chick.
phone, and Nesto's like, I don't know, these phones be tripping. It ain't tripping.
That's what you get.
You using somebody else's pen, but yeah, he the when the guy comes on, it's and that's the one that Nesto said is
Okay.
Richard Pryor's net grandson or net or
Okay.
son. I remember in the text message he said something. I think it was a text message. He said I'm in here with He said something. It's Richard Pryor. I gotta go look, but he told Sonya that he was in there with Richard Pryor somebody. So that must have been William Pryor. And he says it just like that.
Okay.
So that's been,
Okay. No, noted. Noted.
and that's been the gag. And I'm not sure who William Pryor is, who they were previously, but that's the
Oh yeah,
gag.
they're
It's,
probably out now,
yeah.
huh?
Well, I mean, the person who's using that as their username, but William Pryor is one of Nesto's pins. All the pins that Nesto used, they all out. Well, they've been transferred. They've been sentenced.
He's still there. Yeah, they said nephew Vicky.
Nephew. Okay, so okay. So Nesto was using William's pen, and Shirley. If you're gonna have me do like jail stuff, like at least tell me what the jail stuff. Like hit me up on game. Tell Dion to tell somebody who knows somebody that, hey, I might call you. You don't have any funds on this account, so I'm gonna call you from somebody else's account. But I wouldn't answer the jail calls either when it's talking about like you never know which one of them inmates is calling you. They done looked over your shoulder, and then he was on TV too, and they know that, oh, you married to a famous person. Yeah, I'm not answering all these jail calls. I'm gonna listen, make sure it's you, and then I will accept the call because they know that I think it may not have been everybody, but the guards talk, and they like the trustees talk to the guards and talk to the other inmates. Like, yeah, his wife is she knows Steve Harvey, and and Steve Harvey's co-host. I mean, that's a secure. I mean, like for me, that's a security risk. I'm not answering all the jail calls. Well, you know, if it's from the jail, you just answer. And she in the bathroom, and he talking about, you gotta get out that bathroom. Don't tell me what to do. You don't know if I'm in the middle of something good in the bathroom. I mean, seriously, like don't. He always
I
has to
think she
be.
said she was doing her makeup or something, or he asked her was she doing her makeup. It was something like that.
But what if I was having a good poop?
No, she was just in the bathroom. She was in there, now she was in there doing something else. I don't think she would answer. Now we know the Cynthia would have, but not Miss Shirley.
They were married. I mean, yeah, Shirley is kind of bougie. She don't let her man know that she poops. Listen, baby, we all poop. But what was I gonna say? I forgot. I don't know. Is somebody else up here? Let me think. If
Oh,
somebody
I
else is
said
up,
what I said.
go ahead. I said what I said. I got to think because I had thoughts and I just looked at something and it made me lose my train of thought. Bye.
Hey sis, she's on mute. She'll come off. SS don't fart. Yeah, I don't think she would have answered it if she was in the bathroom doing something like that. Now we know Cynthia would have, but not
Girl,
Miss Shirley.
she answered the phone mid wipe. I'm talking about Cynthia. She's like, I mean, and he straight up asked her, you in the bathroom? You know it. I'm on the toilet. I'm here. I'm in my throne. I don't know how she gonna do it in that RV. She gonna have to have like I mean, that would have went to Costco and got all the poop bags I can get. Is it like a dog, like the dog poop bag?
Oh, I don't know.
You just She might as well just get a bucket and put.
Vicky said, Vicky, she better not eat nothing that's gonna
That's why
tear up
she,
that
girl.
stomach.
That's why she ain't got no food in that dang old or that camper. She ain't got no food in there because it's like I can pull to the side of the road and pee real quick, but as far as pooping, I can. This is and as much as quirky as her digestive system is, and she does not eat the right things. It's all bad. Like hers is running right through her. Is she off mute? If mute, is she off mute yet?
Nope, not yet. She may have stepped away.
Okay. What was something I wanted to say? What were your notes, Lady T Bug? Let's discuss your.
Let me see if I got up here.
I lost.
Oh, the money. Did you? I think you want to say something about the money, right? I saw your
Well,
comment.
oh yes, yes, yes. Okay, so she sent Dion 100.
Mm-hmm.
What did Dion think that 100 was for? I mean, seriously, like if somebody randomly sends me $100, like somebody I know who's in financial trouble, and I just get $100, I'm gonna reach out to them and say, hey, what's this for? Like, did you intend to send this? I'm like, were you supposed to pay somebody else? Because that does
Right.
that can accidentally happen, on Zelle or,
Well,
I
I
mean,
just feel like somebody said it would have been better if they probably could have had the three-way call so everybody could have been on the same, page. Because Shirley don't
right,
seem like she really want to call and worry or bother Dion, but she sent him the money. And I'm like, no, Shirley, you should not have sent him nothing until y'all had, a
a
understanding. Because I
clarity,
mean, you really doing this. I mean, she's doing it. I'm not saying she's doing it because she wants something back, but it's supposed to be an exchange. He's supposed to be giving you the car, and he's supposed to be getting things done to the car so you can drive it.
right, and they should have called on through, but maybe, maybe maybe you're right, she's just kind of not trying to rock the boat, and she feels like her husband's the one that has generally gotten the people to make moves on his behalf, or make moves for her. So now she doesn't want to keep bothering him. But you can invite me to Thanksgiving to go sit up around your mama, but yet you can't come bring me a car. And I don't understand. I don't understand why they wouldn't call him through, because I kind of would if
She
that's
don't know
something.
how to do it because remember when she tried before the call hung up, she don't know how to do it.
Okay, so call Dion and call me back.
Okay, they want to know about the poop bag. In the text messages, Nesto was trying to explain to her, how the water, and everything flow, and it sounds like she may not be able to flush as often because you got to be the one to to clean all that out of the when you get to a stop. And I don't know the process, I'm only going through what Nesto was saying in the text messages. And it didn't sound like she understood that it's giving porta potty, baby. You got to go get all that stuff up out of there, flush it, and empty it, clean it. He was telling her to buy the tablets and stuff like that. It didn't seem like she knew the process.
But she spent 7 years researching it. Let me go to the message. I'm glad I spent 7 years researching it. Let me find it.
Hey, Karen.
Oops. Where's your message?
She told Angelica she doesn't want to use the toilet. Yeah, because she didn't realize that she gotta go be the one to, like I said, like the porta potty. You gotta clean it. You gotta go and I'm assuming they have certain places they could stop, and let the waste out,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to clean it out. Like he said, put those tablets in there. That's a lot of work, baby. And I don't think she realized that.
I know, like my digestive system, because I have a fast metabolism. I like generally as soon as I within a few hours after I eat, I have to go. I'm going to go complete the whole digestion and excretion process. Let's put it that way. And that would be something that's a priority to me. Like I have to make sure that I mean, I wouldn't, like if I'm buying a camper or an RV, I would want to make sure I have a very healthy, like if I could, a high pressure toilet, a high flush system so I can flush it, and then I'm gonna pay somebody to clean it out. I'm just telling you that if I have them, if that's a choice for me, I'm gonna pay somebody. But that just because that might be too much work for me. But I don't think she. I think she's renting that. I do think so because if she spent 7 years researching that, and you know you have one of your major issues is that you have to go to the bathroom immediately
Yeah,
after you
yeah,
eat.
with her medical condition. Yeah.
Yeah, you. I mean, she's going like kind of based on what we've heard from her. She's going to the bathroom immediately. Things are running straight through her unless it's something that would not, that won't like just run. I mean, she eats like a lot of greasy and creamy foods that, yeah, they're not sticking to you. They're not sticking to you at all. So why would you get something where you gotta constantly stop? I mean, I know that there's biodegradable bags out there that you can maybe, I don't know, girl. I'm just the thought of it is like having those bags set up because if you're driving and all of a sudden you got to pull over real quick and go potty
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have anywhere to throw it away at, you just gonna toss it out on the side of the road.
Azor, you know what she giving with these voices, girl.
Seriously, I mean,
Right. Yeah. And that's probably illegal. They probably have a certain, procedure they have to follow, when it comes to that. They can't just, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully her 7 years of research help her and Nesto's notes help her. I said what I said. Are you still gone? Okay, yep, she's still away. Maybe she got a phone call or something. And Vicky dropped down, but she'll be back up.
No, I'm here.
Oh, there she is. Hey.
Hey, um, I wasn't gonna even talk about little Scooter's ass.
Oh no, you
However,
can you can talk about the call.
well, Vicky brought it up, so now I gotta talk about it.
Okay.
That let you know she lying because if that was the case, that would have been the first thing that she researched as far as her health issues
Yes.
with getting a RV. She would have researched that before she researched anything else. If she was not lying about having this RV or about it being hers. Now, granted, she could have leased it out, for a few months or what have you, just to show YouTube that she has one. She could have possibly just been at a show or a showroom, just to show the inside of it, or just whatever she have to do to make us believe that she have one. But she didn't give out enough information for me to make me believe that she have
Mm-hmm.
one. She wasn't excited
Mm-hmm.
enough. She didn't give any details about what the interior of it looked like or any of that. Yeah, she did show it. But she could have went up there with some shorts on and up there looking like a hag, like she living in there, what have you, and staged everything, because that's what they do when you buy homes. They stage them, right? They stage you to make it look like somebody live in there, and she could have possibly done the same thing. So that and for her not to research, how she's going to use the restroom when that's her disability, that would have been the
Yeah.
first thing. That would have been the first thing that she would have looked at, in my opinion. And like Vicky said, if you research this for 5 to 7 years and that's not on your mind, I know you full of crap. She's full of it. But as far as the call go, child, Dion done ripped his stepmom off for that $100. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Ninja, you know what this money is for. You've already talked to your dad. You already said that you need this $100. And this lady send you some money. She ain't just sending it to you just to be sending it to you. Have she ever just sent you some money just to be sending it to you? I think not. Shirley, don't seem like she just give her money out like that. It seemed like Buckwheat was over the finances. So if he got any money from them, I'm sure he got it from his dad, not Shirley. So you just don't rip your stepmama off. And when she do ask you about it, or when Buckwheat asks you about it, you gonna just say, "Oh, I ain't know what it was for," and you know exactly what it's for. But you're trying to play stupid. So once again, everybody want to still play in Shirley's face, and she still allowed them to play in her face because everything's okay. And I'm pretty sure $100 is not much to Shirley. because of the type of money that she make, and it may not even be the type of money that she make. $100 just may not be that much money of a loss for her, right? Where to me, $100 is everything, I don't care how many. If I had $1 million, still, don't be playing with my money and don't be playing in my face. And I want all my money. And if I say my money gonna go one place and I'm doing it for one thing, that's what I expect you to do. So Dion just playing in that lady face, and he finna play in Buckwheat's face, and he'll probably be MIA for a while before he talk to either one of them. Way long after that $100 is gone, and then he'll act like he forgot to come pick her up or what have you, because wasn't she waiting on him to give her a ride or something?
Switch cars with him.
Just to switch cars
He's
with
supposed
her.
to get the
Yeah.
truck, and she's supposed to get the car.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, quit playing in this lady face, and that's all you doing. You scamming for your daddy. You don't took your daddy's spot. Your daddy was scamming in the thousands, and you're scamming on the $100 level. Okay. And so at the end of the day, y'all playing with this lady, and she's allowing y'all to play with her. And at the after you made me drive this truck home on my own, I would have caught an attitude right then and there. After I got back to Georgia, and you done made me drive this raglass truck all the way down the highway from South Carolina to Georgia, I wouldn't have had nothing else to say to him. I would have he couldn't even spoke to me after that, because he knows she didn't want to drive that truck. He know that it was too big for her. She's always complained about it. He probably never seen her in that truck, but yet and still you make her drive it. What is it? 2 states away or 1 state away? I'm not sure about the distance. I don't think Georgia and South Carolina that far, because my daughter used to go to Georgia when she was in South Carolina. But I think it was like, what, 3 hours or something like that they had to drive.
Yeah, I think she said it was like 3 hours in the call.
Yeah, and 3 minutes is too long when you're dealing with a big raggedy truck like that. And once again, he was up there trying to tell them how to rig up the lug nuts on the inside tire. Yeah, remember that? And so you want this woman, you jeopardizing this woman's life. So in other words, let mama die. I guess he would, though, with the bad luck that he have. I guess I can't blame him, because his luck is not the best. And I guess she'll have more favor with the Lord than he would. So but it just gives me just trash all the way around, him and his daddy. And
Yep.
yeah, they totally trash to me. And it's like, whatever, it's like whatever they can get from this woman, whatever they can do to her, it's like they have no qualms about it, and they just do whatever they can to get away with whatever they can get away with. And it just give me what I want to call bum behavior. Scavenge.
I
They
can
act
see
like
that.
scavengers. Yeah, they act like damn scavengers. Like they've never had anything before, and I'm just gonna get as much as I can get from you, and I don't care nothing about your feelings. But he on the phone telling his daddy don't do her that way, and he trying to act like he looking out for her. But I've always said the only reason why he was taking up for her, because he don't want that bag to go either. I've never felt like he liked Shirley like that. I never felt like he cared about her like that. And that goes to show you that he didn't care about her when he made her drive that truck back home, and when he stole her $100, because it's theft.
Oh, now she said he done stole $100.
Yeah, he stole that woman's money is basically what he did, because it's the same thing as if somebody took your credit card and went spend $100 on it, even though you told them to go buy one thing. Same thing that Buckwheat was doing with everybody else's money. They told him to go get them a car, and he told them he was going to get them an RV, and he was going to level them up and get them another vehicle. Remember, he told that what's her name, Melanie, he was going to get her a SUV truck, and took her car and gave it to the little girl. And it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff, but like I said, on a smaller scale.
Yeah, definitely act like roaches.
Yeah, they act like roaches, and crabs in a barrel, or whatever you want to call it. The lowest of the low, whatever the lowest of the low is, that's what they act like, in my opinion. And it's like she's, they plan her for stupid, and they act like she don't have any type of common sense. And I don't feel like that she don't have no common sense. I feel like she put her common sense to, she sets it aside in order to get along with them. some people, you kind of walk on eggshells with them. Well, that's what she gives to me about them, because she want to stay in this relationship. She let a lot of things go, because I feel like had it been Sheridan that took $100, her and Buckwheat would have been on the phone discussing that. What do you think about that? Don't you think they would have been discussing about Sheridan doing
Yep.
her wrong?
Yep.
Yeah,
I do. It
they
would
would
have
have
been
had
a
a whole
different,
conversation.
yeah, it would have been a different conversation going on.
Yeah, it would have been another vibe, a whole nother different conversation. And she would have been all up in arms about it. But because it's Buckwheat's son and she want to stay in this situation, and she's trying to hold on to her man, no matter what Dion do, it's okay. She even made the statement that he was a good boy, or what she say, he's a sweet boy or something like that, to that effect. No, he's not. He's a bum like his daddy is, and his daddy is a damn glorified car washer, and his son is too, and along with selling t-shirts. They don't have real jobs. They don't mean anybody real. They don't, they mean harm to everybody that they come in contact with. It's like, I'm going to use you as much as I can until I use you up, and then I'm going to discard you and throw you away when I don't have any more use for you. And that's
I can
basically
see
what
that.
they did to that lady while that man was locked up in jail. They just, they took whatever they could from her, including pork chop. They all played in her face. They all took what they could get from her. And thank God she didn't give him the $5,000 to play like he was going to get Buckwheat a lawyer, because I don't even know if he would have got a lawyer. I think he probably would have
He
pocketed that
wasn't.
5,000.
No, he wasn't asking her for $5,000. He just wanted to know if he put up his own $5,000. If she got a refund, would she give him, the $5,000 back like they did with Crail? And Shirley was saying no. She, no, I'm gonna get me. I'm gonna get me. And he said,
Right.
okay, thanks.
And once again, he would have played like he gave that lawyer $5,000. I guess he couldn't have played that.
She would have known. She would have
Yeah,
been able
yeah,
to know
she would have
that.
been able to know that part of it. But I just don't trust none of them. I really don't.
But I still agree with what you're saying. Not to trust them.
Mm-mm. I don't trust none of them as far as I can throw them, and none of them ever meant this woman any good. And in my opinion, they always leeching off of her. And the buck stopped with Buckwheat, because he's the main one who allowed them to leech off of her. Now, granted, he probably was giving it to him a quarter at a time. He wasn't giving them that much money because he cheap. He the type to me that want to flash money, have money in his pocket, make it look like he's a big baller shot caller, when in actuality he just ripped somebody off and put that money in his pocket. But he want to walk around like it's been in his pocket all week. And so that's why he was riding around looking for folks, and scoping out victims, potential victims, allegedly. And that's why when he went to jail, like I said, you guys know I always say he's a damn day trader. Every day he go out and see who he can victimize, and as soon as he make the money, he spend it as soon as he can get it. And so that's what they're giving me. And I don't know why they did this fake. I guess this is what Dion's mom was calling a documentary. The video that you showed when
Well,
Buckwheat
no,
went.
she's talking about the videos that everybody's
That we
doing, like
do.
the content creators. She's talking
Yeah.
about those are documentaries.
Well, I thought she was including that one too, because I thought, didn't they say that he made a documentary too? Or maybe I just had that in my mind,
He
because I was
did.
trying to.
This is his documentary. Like as far as he is in charge of, this was his
But
documentary.
did she bring that up?
No,
I don't
I don't
remember her
recall
bringing
Yeah,
her.
that
she
up.
didn't bring
She
that
was
part of
pretty.
it up.
They were talking about the content creators and everybody that was talking about him on TikTok and on social media. Period. And
Yeah,
they're doing many documentaries and they're putting it together,
yeah,
and stuff like that. That's what they were talking about on that particular call, the one that you're referencing.
yeah. The one that I did yesterday. So maybe I was just thinking about it because I can't see what we doing a damn documentary. So maybe that's the reason why I had that
But
in my mind that way.
I would see, because there are people who are like putting the family members' information out there. Not not complete addresses, but like putting their names out there, connecting them with it. So I mean, I don't think that we've unearthed anything really significant about Ernest. I mean, I want to
Well, they're
know.
not talking about a documentary like that. They're just
Yeah,
they
I know what you
use
mean.
documentary as how people put their videos together. A lot of people have put, when they make videos from his Instagram, and
Right.
stuff like
Hmm.
No,
that. So that's what they're calling the documentary
Documentaries.
I
that the
mean,
content creators are putting together.
they
Yeah.
don't.
Pictures
Yeah,
and
but they're
stuff.
using the word in an improper context.
There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you, because
So
that's exactly what they're doing. They're um, they're
misapplying the
misworded,
word.
misapplying the word. Don't know the understanding of it. And Hips, did you go get your damn mama something for Mother's Day? I was thinking about that earlier.
That was I asked that earlier in the chat, and
Oh,
like in
did you?
the other chat. I'm like, I hope did Dion bring his mama something, or did he bring her one of them old pictures that Shirley gave him that he held on to for 8 years?
Yeah,
He gave her
one of them
that old
candles that
picture.
one of them candles him and Lamont went stole out the storage.
Yeah, shit.
There you go.
I just held on to one of them
I
other
want thank you,
candles.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, he probably told her to give her, Buckwheat probably gave him 4 or 5 candles. He probably kept a couple of them so
Yep.
he can give them to her this year. I
Eh,
promise you, if he did give his mama something, he didn't go buy nothing. I can
sh-
guarantee you that.
Yep. He sure did. He's like, shit. I just say one of them other candles, cause why go buy gifts every year when I got these motherfuckers
She
on
got the
stash.
piano. She got the piano.
Yeah,
The
shit.
storage.
We had had to go break into that storage thing, and gave my mama the piano, cause ain't nobody going to get the stuff. Might well go get it. They
Oh
gifts.
my God, that's
Now, yeah,
too funny.
Meanwhile, it wasn't nothing but scraps anyway, because while Shirley was over there living at her friend's house, Buckwheat probably was going over there every day selling every damn thing out of there.
I'm pretty sure he
So
ripped her off. I'm
yeah,
pretty
so it
yeah.
probably looked like a junkyard by the time he finished with it, just remnants of the things that
What a
she had.
shame.
You know what tells me that he didn't really care is that when she said the movers were just throwing my stuff in there, and it's probably like some folks that
The
he some,
movers wasn't no damn body but him, Lamont, and damn Dion, and one of Dion's friends. He
well, that's what I'm saying.
didn't
Like,
hire no damn body.
I mean, he probably hired some crackheads from around the way,
No, it
but
was some people that I just listed. That's it.
he,
Okay,
she said,
and whoever Dion friend was, his ass is gone now. We went to his Dion went to his funeral last month. I'm
oh
sure
Lord, I know,
if it's one
God
of his
bless him.
damn friends.
But what was I going? That money. Yes, they were just nickel and diming her into like to oblivion. They did not care. It's like as long I guess Dion felt like as long as he's not causing her any public embarrassment, she shouldn't have a problem with helping him out. He's not arguing with her, but he's like kind of soft pimping her.
Not the baseball cap.
It probably who knows? It probably is somebody with a
The MAGA
baseball cap.
one. The MAGA one, William. He's talking about you
Um,
got your MAGA hat on. She talking about this Ralph Lauren, this Polo.
this Polo, yeah, I got this at the TJ Maxx. I mean,
I bet she wasn't wearing it around Georgia that much.
they got some
Oh yeah,
Georgia.
she'll be all
Georgia's
right.
girl. She is fine, but Georgia's that in between. Is Georgia? I don't know if they're a red state or
Yeah,
a blue state.
they're kind of purple.
Purple.
They
Okay.
voted blue, but they're more purple than anything. So they got both, a combination of both. I'm just saying the
Should
areas
just
that she was in, going downtown to the jailhouse. She
They
probably
don't even vote. Them folks don't even vote down there.
right.
right.
She'll be all right. She'll be all right.
I guess.
No, she is scared of black
I'm
people.
talking
Like
about the jailhouse, not people in Georgia. I'm telling you about the jailhouse. They don't vote.
she is scared of black folks. So she don't want to wear that hat around black folks. Like because she don't know how to defend herself. She
She gonna
can't
call the police.
call the police on who, bitch. They gotta get here first.
Remember when she claimed the guy pulled up when the mover guy, and that's
Oh
what said, you
yes.
better be careful. You better be careful. She said, I was gonna call the police. That's so like okay. By the time they got there, you would have been effed
Remind
up.
remind me, Lady T Bug, was that on a text message or was that on the call? I
It
can't
was on the
remember.
call.
Okay, yeah. If y'all go back into Lady T Bug's archive. Sonya Sonia almost got whooped on because she had a move, somebody helping her move something, or and which is weird because wait a minute, she lives up. She was living upstairs. The guy was helping. I don't know, but his girlfriend supposedly showed up, knowing that she was probably over there earning a few dollars, doing something strange for a piece of change, and his old lady showed up. Dion definitely he got the hag on him. He got a boo hag on him or something. He got I mean he really does have a root on him, and maybe it's the sins of the father, but I don't know. But Dion probably he does some foul stuff himself. The way that he kind of flipped it on Shirley, letting that lady drive that truck back, taking her
Stealing her
money.
money. No,
Right.
stealing her money. It wasn't taking it. He stole that money. Make sure you get it right because he stole that. And it just pissed me off because he tried to act like he didn't know what it was about, what it was for, after he done already had that conversation with his dad. So he knew exactly what that damn money was for, and he gonna just steal it from that lady. And she let him.
And that's why she ain't calling none of them back anymore. When Dre
Good.
said, Dre said, when Nesto asked Dre last year, have you talked to Shirley? And Dre said, no. I haven't. Dion said he tried to call her twice, and she she's not answering. He said, oh, that's not like her. But Nesto made a good point. He's like, well, you promise somebody you're gonna do something, and you want to call them on your time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she ain't gonna. She treats you like you treat her. She recognized that. She treats you like you treat her. So Dion, the well has run dry. Um, Stepmama's coins are gone. She filed for divorce. It's obvious that at least as of when did Shirley file for divorce?
Wasn't it October or something last year?
Mm-mm.
September,
It
That,
was
October.
like
that was a
March of 2024 or something like that.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think it was after he got indicted.
yeah. It was after that ultimatum call. I know that, and that was in July. So I think it
After
was
he
like in
got indicted.
September.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't
After
September.
he got indicted.
Uh,
So
It was
Dion
around
still
the time he was indicted, and she filed
D,
for the divorce.
Dion still
eh,
had the truck at that time.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
2024. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So they were
Yes,
in.
April 2024. Thank you, beautifully made 13. I
Yeah.
But
thought it
she,
was
but she not talking to Dre for a different reason. She not talking to Dre because she don't want Dre to put no more three-way calls to her to Buckwheat. And he told Buckwheat that because
Mm.
she didn't appreciate him calling her on that three-way call when she did that ultimatum call. And Buckwheat talked Dre into doing it anyway, saying that he wasn't gonna get in trouble or what have you.
Well, no,
So
Dre
so
said he told Shirley.
I feel like that's why come she not really talking. That's why she not fooling with Dre no more because I don't feel like Dre done anything else to her other than trying to put Buckwheat through on his phone.
Well,
And that
that's
was
his friend. That's his friends. And to be honest, she don't need to be associated with none of them because those, Dre's his friend. But
right.
you know what I mean? Like, go on, be a friend to Nesto. I'm good. I got enough. No need no new friends over here.
Hmm.
Thank you, but no
But
thanks.
let's be real. Dre said he told Shirley that Nestor was on the phone when they did that ultimatum call. He didn't just patch her in.
I
Well,
understand
but
that,
she
but
probably felt a little corner,
yeah,
at that
because
point.
I
he had already he pressured. It's still like you said. She got pressured at the radio station with him
mhm.
asking her to marry him in front of everybody. In which I would have told him yes, and then as soon as I got home, I would have cussed him out about why you do that and put me out on Front Street like that because I'm not marrying you.
First
I
of all,
feel
don't
like
bring
it's
that
the
to my job.
but I feel like it's the same thing with Dre because once again, this lady tried to, she got some couth about herself. She do have some couth about herself, and she does have some class, and she's not gonna just scold Dre like that, because once again, that's Buckwheat's friend, and I don't know, I guess she's just trying to keep a certain persona or whatever. But I feel like it was the same thing like he did at the radio station once you say you got him on the phone. I mean, she's not gonna bless Dre out about it. She's just gonna get on the phone with Buckwheat and have a GD attitude like she had, cause she definitely had an attitude with him.
She didn't have an attitude at first. She was cool at first, but then when he started, he was trying to, like you said, trying to corner her into, um, what's going on, love? What's going on? Tell me what's going on now, cause
Okay.
I got to find a way to call you. I got to call you on a free call, and
I think she had one. She was real short and cold to me.
she was short, but she was. I'll say this: she was cordial. She's like, well, what, she was trying to play coy. Well, what do you mean, hon?
Right.
And or I'm sorry, she didn't call him hon. She said, "What do you
I was
mean?
just say
What?"
I don't remember her calling him home. She was like, "Well, what do you mean about that?" I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm rephrasing, but yeah,
oh,
I mean, she was coy. She just was kind of like,
You
oh,
chuckle,
what?
AK.
She's like, what do you mean? Like, it was. Tell me what's where your mind head at? Where your mind head at? And she's like, he's like, you tell you I don't have any money. Are you? Well, I don't. I don't know what you want me to say. So it's. I think she was being. I don't know. With Dre, I think that she knows that that's his best friend. So you can't. Just like he couldn't
Yeah, you're gonna
split
be
up.
loyal to the Nesto, which is good. Okay, that's your friend. So I don't really have a place in there. So y'all, bye, Dre, bye.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as much as I may like you, and I think that you're nice to talk to. And Dre said he was calling just to check on her mind. He was doing more than what Nesta was doing. He was calling to check on her just to see, how she was doing, making sure she wasn't cracking up, just to let her vent. He did
and
more than
and
what
and she
Nesto
and
did.
she was cool with that. But when
Right.
he put her through with that three-way call, that pissed her to the highest level of positivity. And in my
Mm,
opinion, she was talking through her teeth when she started talking to him. And then when he tried to nail her to the cross about what she was gonna do, that's when she couldn't contain it anymore. And that's when he got what he got. You don't tell me in so many words. She really wanted to tell him, MF, I don't give a F about you. And that's how she really wanted to talk to him. But she knew the call was monitored or recorded. So she stayed as nice and calm and cool and collective as she could because she didn't want to give us more to talk about, even though I don't know about y'all, but hell, I read between the lines.
Oh,
It's all in
I
your
couldn't.
perception and you know how you see it. I haven't listened to it as much as you guys have, so I don't remember it,
The ultimatum
word
call.
for word. Yeah, I only listened to it, I think maybe twice. And that was when
Yeah.
it was dropped and maybe when reaction time, but I haven't listened to it in a while. So at the end of the day, those are, Dre is his friend. She has her own friend circle. His
Right.
loyalty is to Nesto. So she, regardless of why, she's doing the right thing, just cutting his circle off. Just
Yes.
Yeah.
cut him off.
Yeah.
Yes.
She way better off for that.
I
I,
mean,
I give her
even
kudos for that part.
even with that truck situation, it's like, how do you play that around? Like Dion was at least still using the truck,
Hmm.
at least as of April, because Nesto informed Dion about the divorce filing. So he still had the truck up until then. I
Yeah.
still, and now that she's cooperating with the prosecution and saying like, nope, he didn't have permission to get that car.
Well, at the end of the day, do he got the truck now?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Because I feel like she don't want to be bothered with that raggedy truck. It's leaking oil. The
Well, if
roof.
she still has insurance and stuff on it, she's still being bothered, because it's
Yes.
still in her name. So
But I'm saying as far as
if
parking it in
something's done in that truck,
truck,
it's gonna come back to her because it is registered,
it
to
is.
her.
However, I'm telling you, she don't want that truck around her because it's embarrassing to her. Parking it in front of somebody's house.
But she's not living there anymore. She's living in her own place
In her
now.
own, that's what I'm saying. She don't want to park it over. You think she want to park that in her nice,
I have
uh,
no idea. I will
in
have
her
to.
nice Park
I
Avenue
have
apartment?
no idea what she want to do at this point
But
because
I'm just
she's
saying that's
not.
probably the
I
reason
don't
why he
have
still have
anything
it.
to go by, and I don't want to put my, you know, how I
Yeah,
feel and how I would move maneuver on her because we're not the same person. But
right.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either, but I imagine if she don't have it, that's the reason why, cause she's embarrassed about it, and I would be too, cause I wouldn't want no leaky truck around me either. Anytime my
It's
car have leaked anything, I have always tried to get it fixed, and I was embarrassed if I went to somebody's house and that thing is leaking transmission fluid or oil or whatever fluid is leaking. It's very embarrassing to have a vehicle that's leaking and you going places and you stop at the stoplight and all the oil pan just fall out at the light. That's embarrassing to me.
It may have been fixed because I'm in 2022, so it may have
yeah.
been fixed because it was in the shop for a while. Because it looked like Dion wasn't going back to get it at one point when he finally took it to the shop. So it may be fixed now.
Hmm.
That old raggedy. So he. Don't tell me he dropped it off at the dealer and
Because remember, Nesto was telling him about all the warranties and the recalls, and he
so
dropped it, and he finally took it up there and dropped it off. But
he never went back up and get it because it's probably cost more money.
Because in that book we can't read,
that's
and
the
hell,
work truck.
the recall probably was already over with, and it just shocked Buckwheat Jr. to know that he might have to pay $5 to get it out. So,
Recalls
I,
are forever. I think they
are
have to
they?
honor
No, they
those.
have a time limit.
Thought
Like
they had a
they,
time limit
Okay.
on them.
yeah, which reminds my yeah, I have a recall on mine. Yeah, they have a time limit.
Oh,
That
okay.
yeah, they give you when they send you the notice. They tell you you have so much, or else you accept like
Oh,
the
yeah, I've gotten recalls before, but I've never seen a deadline on them. But
yeah
child, that's me. Child, that
but
regular ass truck. Yeah. And he
that
said
truck.
he had a warranty at something that they fixed, which I believe it was the leak. And if it had started back leaking, to go back up to take it back up there because it was under warranty.
Yeah,
That
the
truck
whole
need to mysteriously come up short.
girl, I
I
would
agree
have.
with that.
Don't you know I would have left that bitch running somewhere, and
I'd have paid somebody
no, I'm not
that
paying
knows some.
nobody.
I'd have paid somebody that knows somebody that know how to do
Mm,
things.
cause people talk. So I would have left it. I would
Yeah.
have up my insurance to full coverage and waited like a month and a half,
Now, that
and
now that she gets some folks from her boss camp, I guarantee you they ain't gonna
Oh,
talk.
really? It's Steve from the hood.
Yeah, he from the
yes, he
hood.
is.
I thought somebody said exposed him as lying about his backgrounds.
He probably
That
does.
wasn't true.
He probably does lie. I mean, he exaggerates. I think he embellishes quite a bit. All I know is the Steve Harvey show when I was a kid on the WB or UPN, whatever that channel was, and
When at the school.
yes, I remember that, and Romeo and all them. I remember that, and I don't know much about him, and I remember he was the worst one on Kings of Comedy.
Joseph said, I said what I said was say buy truck. Now I agree with her on that. She should have did that before she even spent all money on it.
No, so I'm saying I would have left it like took it somewhere, up my insurance, took it somewhere, left it running, and walked away from it. I mean, seriously, like
When I was in South Carolina, I would have drove that mug right in the ocean.
that too, that too, because there's plenty of
Myrtle
places.
Beach, here I come. And said I couldn't see. So I'm old. I'm feeble. I didn't know what was
Okay, they
going
say that's the
on.
hood. They say that's the hood, y'all.
Yeah, that is. It's the hood. His sister. If you listen to his sister, you could tell that they was raised in the hood. Cause his sister used to be on the radio with them all the time, telling all the secrets. But he's straight up hood.
Mm, okay.
And them goons he got is from the hood.
I know he has goons. That part I do know. Because just
On
from
the floor.
thing.
Joseph say he on the floor. I'm sorry, Joseph. I didn't mean to put you on the floor.
Joseph, I'm listening to him because I ain't listened to the show. I'm not a fan, so child, I don't know about Steve. I just thought that somebody had said he was lying about something that he said that, from
They
his
said he was
past.
lying about sleeping in his car. Is what they said he
Oh,
was
he
lying
they
about.
said
Oh,
they
Because
said he
remember, he used
stole
to
somebody's life story. I
he
remember
did
that.
he
okay.
stole
That's probably
somebody's
what it
story.
is. That's probably what it
Yeah,
is
because he
then.
wasn't sleeping in his car. He was over there mooching off of Mary. Is what he was doing.
Mm.
Okay, that's probably what it is that I was thinking about then, not the hood part.
Yeah, but back to this damn truck.
Oh Lord.
I would have put it in Myrtle Beach. I would have drove it off into the forest. I'm telling you, something would have happened to that truck. And Shirley need to go to Dallas. That's what she need to do. She need to go to Dallas.
She'll be fine. They got all kind of scams in Atlanta.
Or
Yeah.
y'all said
That's,
people talk in Atlanta, so she can go to Dallas. I
No,
guarantee you
I
they ain't
didn't
never
what?
say
talk.
that.
No, I'm
I
saying
don't live
you
in Atlanta. I don't know about the people
Well,
talking, but
the
I'm just saying the truck would have came up missing. I would have been calling State Farm. Hello.
the more people you involve, what I said is the more people you involve in stuff, the likelihood of being found out is higher. That's what I'm saying. So
okay, they say
if
he
Yeah, yeah,
wasn't
Tanya
street, but
B.
he was ghetto. Okay, he was lying about being streetwise. That's no, I've had heard something, something. Thank you, a lady,
Drive.
because baby, growing up poor does not mean hood.
Right.
And
right,
some people think it do, but it's not the same.
Nah, it ain't the same, but he is hoodish. But Tanya, where Buckwheat drove Dre to the woods, that's where that damn truck would have been. They would have been looking in the woods for that truck. I'm telling you, I would have got rid of that truck. I'd have got that off my back, and
yeah.
I would have left Dion stuck out. Let him figure out how to use a power washer from his one of them raggedy ass cars he got, and pack it around in his cars.
There's not a
And
sense of gratitude from any of them. Like,
no,
I mean, they don't, there's one thing to like to you can say thank you to someone, but it to show like real gratitude, I don't hear any of them showing like real genuine gratitude for the help that she's provided them.
his daddy didn't respect the woman, so he's not gonna respect the woman. All they did was sit around and talked about her
I'm
while they
with
was
you,
right.
Azor.
What does Zora say?
Cause baby, who has he ran a phone? Cause they talk about he hood and he didn't. Baby, what? Where is the street cred, honey?
Said F. Steve Harvey.
Oh, well,
Middle finger to the
I'm not
sky.
saying that he got no credits or whatever, but he did say that he grew up poor, and that he didn't have much when he was growing up, and there was a lot of them or what have you. So I just feel like everybody in his time frame was poor, and we all came from the projects, and we all graduated. Well, not all of us, but a lot of people graduated from the projects. So I'm gonna just say that much. But now, as far as him beating anybody up or going to jail or got any type of street credits, nah, I wouldn't say that. But
I don't think Steve Harvey can bust a grape in a fruit fight. To be honest with you.
nah, he sure can't bust now. Now he an old man now.
I mean, they still have men with old man strength who can.
Not him.
Not the old man strength.
There's some. I mean, there's some 70-year-olds out there who can whoop on a 20-year-old. They got them old calloused hands that will knock your teeth out your mouth with just one swipe. They ain't even got to punch ball their fist up. They can just backhand you,
Yeah.
slap you.
Yeah, Tiny B. That's why I don't like to read memoirs and biographies, because I feel like that's exactly what they be doing in them, and I ain't got time for that. I want to know the real. He was
There you
a
Yeah,
go.
college boy, a frat boy. Steve is a weakling, and Steve is a country boy.
There you
Okay,
go.
Ohio
I.
country.
What is
Yeah.
Steve? Steve is on Mega Sci-Fi. Is he a Q dog?
He don't even seem like he's smart enough to go to college, but I'm gonna digress on that too.
No, I'm asking. Does anybody know? Because I thought I saw him stepping one.
I
I
think
think
he is, but I don't know if he honorary
because I know
or if he
Ricky.
actually has a
I know
degree.
Ricky is, and he'll step in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they don't play.
He'll do the
Right.
roll call in a minute. He will get down like. But Steve, I think I have seen him. I think I've seen him try to step. He don't have the rhythm like Ricky. Ricky is still can still hop. Ricky can with his old white stuff having in the corner of his mouth having as Ricky can still get up there and hop. But Steve,
hmm
I don't.
Girl, Steve probably was like my nephew hanging around the damn college.
Okay, yeah, Q. I don't know. Steve doesn't pique my interest. Oh, with you, oh, with you. So we learned it. We all learned it together. Steve is a liar. We still say, Steve, you were the worst on the King of Comedy. I agree.
Right.
Steve Harvey is a member
Yes,
of Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Inc. He is a notable member. Okay, and he's been recognized by the fraternity, even having his fraternity brother surprise him on the show. Thank you, a
no,
lady. So what's
that's
his
nice.
degree in, Steve?
Right.
A
country,
honorary. That's what I thought. Honorary. And I think that's what a lady was
right?
doing.
Honorary, right?
He's an honorary Q or honor. He has an honorary degree.
Honorary.
All the above.
We
See,
were talking about the
shit.
Q, so
Okay.
Ricky went to school.
Per-
Okay, I believe that handlers make them do it, continue to put it out. All black people poor and come from nothing. It's very annoying. Very annoying. If that's not your story, that's just not your story. Steve paid them folks. Okay, honorary. That's what I was thinking, honorary, because I'm like, what college did he go to? And what is his major? Okay. I
Country,
know Ricky was for real.
like I said, he hung around the college like my nephew did, but he wasn't going.
Well,
My nephew,
a lot of them, Taraji, Fantasia. There's a lot of celebrities that are honorary, and
even
it's not because they hung around the college, they just, I don't know how it works behind the scenes, but yeah, a lot of them are honorary with the frats and the
right,
sororities.
right.
I bet the people who actually went and pledged and got hazed and all that stuff are pissed off about them damn honorary
A lot of
memberships.
people are like that too with the doctorates too, Vicky. They be like, you don't have a PhD. You're not gonna be putting PhD behind your name. Like I've seen a lot of people complain about that.
Right,
My,
beautifully made. He
my
did
high
not
school,
finish college.
my high school
Okay.
roommate, her boyfriend, he was pledging Kappa, and I had to leave the our room. I
Okay,
had
AK. Thank you, AK.
I had to leave
Oh,
our
they
room.
say donations. Okay, go ahead, Vic.
No, I had to leave our room one night because his booty was hurting so bad because they had tattled him,
Oh God.
and
The hazing is just crazy.
Yeah, that's hazing.
but they had just came back online after I think 3 years suspension.
Yeah, they're gonna be
And
permanently removed.
but it was mainly it was. I mean, I don't know if attention was on like because this is Mississippi too, so attention might have been on the black fraternities and sororities, and they just may have been made,
No, they probably had a medical situation, and of course, they're unless it's a death or fatality or whatever.
yeah,
Like
it
the
just
but once they find out, they'd have to take action because
yeah, they were
the
horrible.
schools can be sued, and all of
Yeah,
that. So it really is a big deal. But if they keep on, they'll be permanently
yeah.
banned.
It was I mean it was bad. Like I was gonna pledge. I really wanted to pledge Delta, and they were mean. I'm like, y'all supposed to be the earthy ones. The one I didn't because I everybody kept telling me AKA because it's like, oh, you fit the stereotype of AKA. But I was more like I thought I fit in more with the Deltas, and I'm like you, and they were just awful. I mean, like they talked to you like you were mud if you were trying
Hmm.
to be a part of their sorority. It's like, oh, you bitches can keep it.
Yeah, and the money that you have to pay. You don't know if you go cross, baby. I want my damn money back.
Yeah, but
Oh my God.
I missed the earlier part. I know she was walking, right? Like Shirley in this call.
No, she wasn't walking in this car. She was in the
She
bathroom.
was in the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah.
That was I'm sorry. I'm confusing the two. She was walking in the earlier call and she was aggravated with him.
Well, hold on one second, Big.
Delta. Okay, Delta.
Let me give you guys a real honorary student that deserves it. You guys remember something that the Lord made, that movie that I always talk about, and that's with that Dr. Vivian Thomas. He was the doctor who helped this white doctor named Dr. Blaylock with the blue heart with the blue heart surgery. He was the first one who did open heart surgery on a baby,
Hmm.
and he was very smart, and he couldn't afford to go to college because in the 20s, the banks closed down when we had the depression, and they took everybody's money, and they had his college fund in that bank, and so he couldn't go to college. He had to actually go back to work, but he was very smart, and he was very gifted with his hands, and Dr. Blaylock actually took the credit of doing the first open heart surgery, but Dr. Vivian Thomas is the one who created the instruments and the path to do the first open heart surgery in the 60s. So they gave him an honorary degree almost after he done did, after he done worked for them 100 years and almost getting ready to go in the dirt. But they gave him an honorary degree, and that's what I call it, a legitimate honorary degree. But just because you pay some money um, for the college that you was supposed to go to or that you halfway attended, it's a lot of people, like you said, Lady T Bug. It's a lot of stars and people. I think even I don't know. I want to say either Gail or Oprah, one of them got an honorary degree somewhere.
Shirley got an honorary degree.
Yeah, and they gave Shirley one also. And
Mm-hmm.
it's only because sometimes they go too far with that. It's if if you make a lot of money or if your name or prestige or even if you do a lot of charity work, a lot of times these schools will give you an honorary degree.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw that in there.
Okay,
'Cause-
Miss E said she was mad. She wanted to be a Delta too, Vicky, but they was suspended when she was at college. They weren't on the yard.
Why was they
Uh-oh, Miss
suspended?
E. hazing, most likely hazing.
The
Hazing?
women for women?
Yes.
Yeah,
Girl.
everybody. Not
Wow.
When I
everybody haze. I mean, I guess it's a ritual, and I mean, I guess it's how far you go, and it's illegal. So no matter what it is, how big or how small, if it's turned into the right, individuals on campus, they're suspended, and I guess they investigate, and if they find out it's true, they
it's
suspend
suspended.
them. Okay, the blue babies,
Yeah. The blue
um,
babies, yeah.
for that's
But
that's
Miss
the tie back. Okay,
But Miss E, you still can do it because my niece, she just got her degree right online, and she still joined the sorority. So you still can join a sorority if you have your degree, I believe, whichever
oh
one you
no,
want to
no,
join.
she's not in school anymore, so you have to, for
But
her,
Oh, you still have to be in school to get it?
unless you're in the graduate,
Yeah.
chapter
graduate
other
In the
than
program,
that,
graduate, and
yeah.
I think that's what my niece was saying. She was in a graduate program.
yeah, but she
Here's
was an active student.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss
what
Okay.
E
I
is
Gotcha.
was
not.
what I was told by, like, they said that they're harder on, like, in the black fraternities and sororities, they're harder on the pledges because it's a lifetime membership to this prestigious organization, as opposed to like the clear people sororities and fraternities, where it's for the duration. You still have an association, but they're hard on you to make sure that you are a suitable lifetime member of that organization. But F that, because if you start beating my behind, and because I have seen where they have, like, basically jumped girls in, or come up in the cafeteria line, and they knock your books out of your hand, or knock your stuff down and make you step out of line.
Dudes are ridiculous. Yeah,
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 that.
yeah. I've seen where the clear people have been suspended. Since I've
Oh
been
yeah,
a college town for
yeah.
going too far as well.
But
Yeah, it's against the law now though to do it, isn't it?
it's been against the
It's
law.
been against the law.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just
that's
they
why they
just keep
suspend them.
they
To me,
just
that's
keep
like
doing it.
gang. That's like gang activity to me. Like I've
It
never
It is
is.
a
understood
game.
hazing.
It
I,
is
I've,
a
I've,
game.
but I've never understood that though. Like, why you gotta burn me or beat me up or paddle me like you my mama or daddy or somebody just to be in your fraternity?
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lady about a lot of people denouncing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Denouncing their fraternity or sorority due to
Why?
because did you read a comment? Um
Mm-mm.
yeah, because of those reasons, like biblical reasons.
Oh,
Girl, I want
biblical.
the whole experience. Step show it all. Yes, Miss E. I love me a good step show. Yes, graduate program. I figure as much. It's the experience. Yeah, and then it's a lifetime of sisterhood. Like they do a lot of community service, like Miss E saying, a lot of giving back. I know my nephew, when he was in high school, he was a part of the Lamplighters, which is up under the Q Dogs, and they definitely they did a lot with the boys as far as mentorship, getting them ready for college, just teaching them different things. And for my nephew, it was a good thing because my nephew was very quiet. He'll stay in the house, like so it really helped him to get out of his shell, and be around a lot of boys, because it's really like, with my mom has three daughters. He was around a girl, so even though his dad, is a part of his life, it helped him. It really did help him. So they do give a lot back. They do a lot. Same to you, sis. Remember, I told you earlier, I'm not paying dues to get my ass chopped. No thanks to Hayes. Yeah. They even do it in a band. Fam, you had a
What?
situation with the band where
Mm,
I think his last name Champion, he passed away. And
wow.
the band was suspended for like years before the March of 100. It is a jump in style, yeah.
So, guys, let me ask y'all this. Did I hear Shirley call people haters on this damn call?
Everybody a hater, you know. I don't understand the part, but it ain't my ministry, so I watch from the sideline. Yeah, we'll just watch the step shows in the community service.
Yeah,
Um,
congratulations, Karen, for your son, though.
I attend
Just
the high school
graduated.
that Hayes. Yeah, yeah.
But didn't I hear Shirley eating talking about it was haters?
She was not eating on this call. She was in the bathroom. I
But
think she
but
was doing her makeup, or she was doing something. She wasn't using the bathroom though.
but did she say something about for all the haters or something, the people hating on you or something like that? Because I was, kind of listening but modding at the same time, and I thought I heard her say something about haters,
Not
and
this call.
not this call. I didn't hear it. Maybe
No,
was it the call earlier you played? I heard her. I remember her saying something about some haters on a recent call that I maybe it was the call I heard last night. I don't know. But I was thinking, girl, that's why come people be talking about you because you holding this ninja.
oh no, now she did say something about the Chinese lady and the clothing, but it wasn't hater. So that may be what you're talking about. And
I
she
don't
said
know.
that Tasha called her or whatever. So I feel like Tasha was just calling just to feel her out to see how it was going.
Hmm.
Since Shirley had been iced out and it's rumored that she's working with Panay. So you may be referencing that. And Debbie said that she was mad at Nesto, but Shirley's phone went out, so we couldn't understand why.
Oh, okay.
And what
What I
else?
have a
Oh, he
question.
said he was reading Teddy Jake's Vicky Teddy Jake's book.
Titty Jakes.
Mm-hmm. Add that.
Oh, is that his
Lord.
is that TD Jakes' cousin?
What he say he get out? What he say he got out of what he was reading? Please
He
elaborate on
didn't
that.
say, he didn't say.
Okay, well,
I have a question. How Lamont out of town. Lamont
Was
they
in church.
he was in
in
church. He's
church.
out of town. She clearly stated. I mean, he asking her. I,
Hey
Shirley has
Jennifer,
made
go ahead, Vic.
Shirley made it very clear that she didn't want a bunch of people in her business, and that was like for Nesto's sake too. It was for her sake, but it's also for Nesto's sake. She
Right,
is trying to cover for both of them,
right.
and she's is telling him like, hey, okay, well, I'm waiting on Lamont. I'm gonna give him another day. He said he was gonna
Yeah.
come, but it just it's not happening. And look, like he's and I will say, Nesto can be right at least once in this. He said that you keep calling somebody for something that you promise them you're gonna do, and you don't, and they don't come through, then they're gonna move on. And Lamont, his old lying ass saying that I call them folks every other day. I'm trying to keep things together. I'm trying to keep things together over here. Old drunk sounding, but she's like, yeah, I'll go with my real estate girl, and he's like, he trying to get her to navigate and move, shake, rattle, and roll. I understand she should have been trying to make moves on her own, but it is hard jumping back. I'm this is my bail shooting. I'm shooting Shirley some bail right now because I know I'm gonna flip in a few minutes. Like if you get used to somebody, it's like having a personal assistant. Nestor was a do boy. We know that. He alluded to doing everything for Shirley, which we kind of see that he made it seem like he was doing everything for
Yeah,
Shirley.
because he it wasn't like he was pulling his load and was actually going to work, so he needed to fill in some damn well.
Right. And so he's used to him finding the places to live. She don't know all, it's been a while since she's looked for, a place to rent and all that stuff. He wants her like to involve everybody, and you know Shirley is very standoffish and she can be an ice queen, so probably is better sometimes to have another person there with you to help you out. And if you know somebody who knows somebody who can help you out, that's great. But I just don't understand how he thought all his people were just gonna come through and like take his place of Du Bois. Shirley was needy at this point, like extremely needy. I mean, she needed her hand held for everything, or she needed a swift kick in the ass to get, to jumpstart her. Like, listen, and whatever that, yeah, I maybe what I said always proclaims that Steve told her it's either your job or him, or it's your job or him. Pick one. She might have gotten that warning, and she was like, okay, well, I got to start making some moves. I can't just sit here and wait. Or maybe Tasha and Ronald had that talk with her. It's like, well, they did joke with her jokingly. We're changing the locks, but that ain't no damn joke. They were sick of her. So I just don't
And they
understand.
probably left her sitting in there eating a bag of chips a lot of nights too, and didn't get her nothing to eat. Stop doing, they may have not have said nothing to her, but the actions is what she read into. Because you can say something without saying something. Whatever you were doing in the beginning, if you cut all of that out, just kind of ice her out and make her fend for herself for whatever else that she need. Not take her no places, not be there for her, not have too much conversation for her. And I don't know if that's what happened or what have you, but that's one possibility that could have happened, where she got the hint, where she actually needed to, go somewhere. And then Steve told her to leave them people house. Remember, Steve told her it was time for her to go.
I
That's what
think
she told Buckwheat.
when Steve found out she was living in somebody else's house, he's like, "What the hell are you doing? Like,
Right.
you better than this."
Come on, Shirley. You know better than that,
I
Shirley.
mean, she was there almost a year.
Yeah, shit. I
But
mean,
but I guarantee she probably kept that quiet a whole year too, though, Lady T. Bug. I bet you she
No,
didn't
yeah.
tell
Steve
him.
knew.
He knew. You think
Yeah,
he knew?
you just said he knew.
Well, he just said, yeah, he just said you need to get out them people's house. So yeah. But I don't know if she told him at that time though when he was talking to her about it. When did she tell him that she was living with those people? Do you think he knew the whole time?
If Monica knew, he knew.
Yeah, you're right.
Once she finally told Steve, like confirmed it with him that yeah, I've been staying here. I'm staying with my friend, and this is what's going on. I That was when he was, Shirley downplays a lot of things. So I'm sure with the conversation that she had with Steve was more intense than what she let on to Nesto. You know what I mean? Because we've she does downplay, and she plays dumb too. She does play dumb because
Hmm.
Lady T Bug, I know you haven't heard it, but you haven't gotten there yet. But there's a call that well, Lamont says you need to start checking. When Lamont was helping Shirley move into her new apartment, and he called, and Sonia's on the phone too. It's a three-way call, and Lamont tells him you need to check in because all these folks check in with her every day, if not every day, every other day, because people are talking about you, like talking about Nesto. And Nesto said he wasn't worried about it, but then there is remember that call where Shirley was in the bathroom or Shirley was at the restaurant, he wouldn't let her off the phone.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
When she went outside to go talk to
yes,
people.
that was the same day. So he was like paranoid about what people were saying. He's like, I know they were all talking about me. I know they talking about me. Yeah, yeah, Joe and all them. Yeah, he told me. And she's playing goofy. Like, told you what? What are you talking about? Yeah, they all talking shit about me. I know. Joe, all them. I haven't talked to Joe.
Who was
No,
Joe?
her brother.
Oh yeah, Lamont wouldn't know that.
Well, Lamont says some ninja out in California is back in the picture and back in play. That's how he worded it. Yeah, Shirley was like, she was playing coy and silly. Then it's like, no, honey, why are you worried about that? No, I haven't talked. No, 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 no. Why are you worried about that? Not, she's like, no, no, nobody's talking about you. Meanwhile, they were all all probably talking about, saying, when is Nesto supposed to get out? Okay, this time because you kind of said that a couple months ago that he was supposed to get out. Is he for sure getting out? I mean, so Shirley plays. She
Yeah,
does,
Shirley wasn't telling them anything when it came to Nesto. She wasn't even picking up the phone.
but she didn't tell Nesto everything too. So I'm pretty sure Steve had a more serious heart to heart with her. Like as
Oh,
far as
Steve
there's
don't care.
no, I know he doesn't care, but I mean, if for him to tell her enough, get out of those people's house, before the new year starts, I'm pretty sure the conversation was more
Yeah, he
detailed than
definitely messy. He's definitely messy.
who, Lamont?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lamont is big messy. That's why he was going around. He wasn't going around there to go help Shirley. He was just going to see. He knew some folks over there, and he like, oh, the big play about to be over with. If I got to go check on this, the big bunny about to go.
Hmm.
Yep.
And he a liar.
Yep.
He is a liar, but
And and he full of crap. Keep your head up, dog. Keep your head up. I'm gonna give a credit card together, and I'm gonna put some money on it. But call me back in 30 minutes. You can call me all
yeah,
day. How
call
many
me
times?
all day.
How many
Yeah.
times had he told that man to call him all day?
But he wasn't calling them. He wasn't calling them. It wasn't like Nesto was calling him and he wasn't accepting the calls. Nesto wasn't calling them all day. He wasn't calling them. He only called them when he called them. He wasn't calling him. He don't have a lot of hang up calls or missed calls with that what you call it up. Because at first he was telling them to give Cynthia the money, and that's why they had all the three-way calls because they were giving her the money for the calls. He stopped calling them.
That's his own damn fault. But I wouldn't have been calling Lamont period when they said in court, Jones and Jones is is on record as calling one of our alleged victims. I wouldn't have, I just I wouldn't have called, and Lamont's stupid for answering the phone too. Don't answer no phone for him.
He ain't got no warrant, so he fine.
He ducking child support, so he gotta have
Oh no,
something.
I'm talking about Jones and Jones. I don't know what if he was telling the truth, a line about the child support because he didn't want to give Nesto no money. That's why I don't take them that seriously because I do feel like they be lying.
Hmm. And,
They
and
be
and who
lying.
knows, with the little code talk that they be talking, if Buckwheat didn't tell him to do that, because they always trying to talk code, and like I said, he swore he
I
out
can
of the
see that.
country every time they have a conversation on the phone.
I'm in
And
Dubai.
so, yeah, Italy or Paris or wherever the hell he play like he at. But he's
Hmm.
always on the road. He's never at home, and he's always gonna put some money on the credit card for Buckwheat to call, and he got a little change for little Buckwheat Junior to come pick up, or he got some money he can send put on the books, and it's always a bunch of empty promises, and that's what Buckwheat get, because at the end of the day, he's getting the same treatment that he gave those victims. So I always take it back to the victims, and whatever anybody do to him, I don't care. And I hope they do it to him 10 times fold.
And Lamont, as far as the passport go, child support. That's one of the things they restrict, along with your driver's license. So I think sometimes they be lying because they want to make it seem like they got so much going on out here they can't help him.
And even if they do restrict his license, do you think he care?
I don't. I'm just saying the reason I think he's lying about the child support. That's all. That's my point.
No, okay.
Is the
But
why I
yeah,
think he's lying about the child support because they will take those license and that passport.
and even with Dion, all them excuses Dion come up with, I think a lot of that is to try to change the mood of the call, so that Buckwheat won't fix his lips to ask him for nothing.
Dre
So
even do that.
yeah, so he makes sure he let him know about his homeboy passing away, or about all the wrecks that he have, and all the mishaps that's going on in his
That's
life, and
true.
sounding all sad, and player, you don't sound right, player, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right, And so, he tried to, they all just be playing in each other's faces. It's
I think
basically
so.
what they doing, in my opinion,
In
too.
our face too when they knew these calls was being reviewed. I think
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is cap. They talking to us now, you know.
Hmm. But they definitely come up with some BS. Even and Lil Scooter too. She come up with
Yep,
all her
yep,
crap.
yep, yep.
She lie as much as she can. She try to throw some cap and try to lie, and she lying to us. She lying to him, and she even
Mm-hmm.
lying to herself. In my opinion, she lying to everybody, even them kids that she talked to or keep or whatever. She lying to them too. Lying to
I
her
agree.
children. Yeah, she lying to
The
everybody.
lie, the truth ain't it, or the truth ain't it.
No, no. I don't even think they can handle the truth, and I don't think they know what the truth is because they've lied so much. And you know, when you're a habitual liar, a lot of times you be so far off into that you don't even know what the truth is because you're so used to lying.
You all talking about Sonya?
All of them.
Oh,
We talking about the
all.
whole crew lie to each other.
Yeah, they. I mean, well, of course we know that they. I mean, they omit. They lie a lot by omission. If y'all notice that they omit. They omit facts. And Lady T Bug and I discussed this earlier. Sonya is very good. She has readily admitted that she doesn't tell Nesto everything because she gives him what she wants him to hear. Nesto lies by omission to every single person, so he just doesn't tell all the facts. Or and then when he does, just imagine him on the stand. He can't.
Oh
That's why
God,
he
he gonna
always.
be cooked meat.
Well, just imagine he cannot retell a story. Like if you're asking him a legitimate story, what happened on April 19th, 2019? This person is saying you did this. Well, first of all, I'm a good person. I'm a good man. My character said I ain't do none of that. So it it I was I was my big boy. I was my big boy, and then them folks came and asked me for help, and uh, let me call my wife, and then I gotta make sure my wife is straight, and so I stopped and got me some coffee. Like like okay,
I stopped and throw me some coffee, and I was looking for 10 good players at that time. I was looking for just 10 good players. And
yeah,
so he gonna change the whole damn subject. He gonna take that question, and like you said, he'll start out playing like he answered it, and then before them people know it, he'll be on a whole totally different subject like he
And
do.
he that's gonna he them people in the jury gonna be looking at his ass like guilty. I really don't think Nesto cares. He will still ask or have coached the ask. He don't.
No,
The
no.
whole wrecking ball crew are habitual liars and dangerous liars. At that, I agree. I don't know them folks. Yep. Nesto character is fucking liar. So I'm a motherfucking liar, not a gangster, a liar.
Right.
Okay. Azura called him Pigpen from Charlie Brown.
who's
Um,
Big Pin?
hey,
Oh, Dion.
stabilized. Definitely stole that coffee.
Definitely stole that coffee earlier. I'll pay you back later. I'll be back. I'll be back you later to pay for the coffee.
You know
Like
what's
nigga,
gonna
you ain't got $1 to pay for your coffee. Come on,
you,
dude.
if he gets on the stand, the main objection is gonna be objection non-responsive. Objection non-responsive to the question. And he gonna look like, "Ah, hold on, let me fucking talk. Let me talk. You know, I, I he cannot
Guilty.
retell. Right.
Wait a minute, Your Honor.
Guilty.
Wait a
Oh
minute, Your
God.
Honor. Your Honor. Wait, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Guilty.
Hold up, 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 hold up. Now, T, this what I was talking about. See, everybody lying on me. Them folks, they lying on me. They don't know about my character. My character is everything. And y'all sitting up here trying to assassinate my character. That I know my character. I've been a good man. I done helped a lot of folk out. I let the homeless man sweep out my parking lot one time.
Yeah,
I gave a veteran a free haircut one day. I told them, get go on cut the veteran hair, go on cut it, don't charge
let
him
me, let
nothing.
me, let me make you laugh. Let me make you laugh. Let me make you laugh real quick. Let me make you laugh real quick. Let me make you laugh real quick. The same person did that on May 25th, and my main witness, is that other person who did that thing that you talking about just now.
Okay, well, that is not gonna help you, Nesto, on the stand. I'm sorry.
But you can't add Kim though, cause he gone. He dead. He gone. He not
yeah,
here no more. He not here no more. He left. He left the
Yeah,
earth.
they
He
do.
left Earth. Right. Line.
them
And the
folk.
judge gonna say, Buckwheat, if you don't get your line,
You in
Ernest
the
off this
bushes
bill.
laughing, Gloria.
Object.
Sure.
Objection non-responsive. Objection non-responsive. Objection, Your Honor.
Unaudible and unaudible. Shit, we don't know what the hell he said. Just said,
They're gonna. It's
Judge, we gonna send the jury gonna send a note to the judge. We don't understand
Think of like Mr.
what
Williams. Are you
he's
done?
saying.
Are you done with your answer? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unaudible.
They're gonna. Yeah. It's like, sir. Do you know Melody Scretchen?
Who?
Would you, who? Say that name again.
Who that name? Who you talking about, Anna?
See, Melanie, I met her and I was supposed to help her. Objection non-responsive.
I went to jail, but see, I went to jail before I could fulfill my obligation. Not my obligations, my obligation. I went to jail. See, a lot of people, they thought I wasn't responding, but they didn't know. They didn't know I was in jail for.
See, they making a guinea pig off of me. They making a guinea pig out of me. I'm a guinea pig.
And I was on my way down there to the car lot to get her another car.
When
I ran out of time. I ran out of
phone.
time. I just ran out of time. I was on my way down there, and that officer feels that old white
She-
police lady, the one that
That made rank off of me.
that made rank off of me. That made
Them-
that made rank off of me.
That
I was
white police.
already on my way down there to get that girl that car. And she know it. I don't know why she come telling these lies on me. Everybody just lying on me.
Lil Woody can retell a story off better than Nesto. And Woody
Now,
was.
who you talk about? Those women told me I was divorced. They a lady. They apologized to me on my wedding day. They
Now-
came to me, asked the pastor Jazz. They came down there and apologized to me on my wedding day. So why would I not know that I still married and wasn't divorced?
And that Gail lady, her wanted me. I told her I'm married. I'm married to Squawberry. Squawberry, my wife. And I tried to tell her that, but she even want to buy my wife an anniversary ring. Cause I told her I'm gonna lift her up. I'm gonna lift her up. And you know, Your Honor, I didn't pay that $20,000 for that ring. Gail did that. That Gail bigger man, that lady. The Gail who? The Gail bigger lady. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what her last name is, Anna, but you know, that's what she told me her name was. Is Gail Biggs something? I don't know, Mr. Biggs or something like that, Your Honor. But she went down there. She went down there to that jewelry store. And she called me and say, Buckwheat, meet me at Panay's, meet me at Diamonds at the Diamond Place. And I was like, what Diamond Place? You know the Diamond Place where you always get your jewelry.
Objection, the finish talking child talk. And this is not admissible. Listen, guess what else he gonna say? We had a deal. Me and her, we drove down to Florida, Destin, Florida to be exact. We had a spiritual experience down in the green waters, and she forgave me when I came out the waters.
And I got proof. I got whole video. I got whole video.
I got video.
And I was in the green water. I said, good morning, everybody. Good morning. You ought to come down here to the green water and just rent yourself off. Rent yourself off in the green God waters and just ask God to forgive you. And God forgave both of us at that time. He showed did.
We baptized each other in the green water.
Yeah. We went in that green water. Both of us got baptized, and our souls was clean, Your Honor. Our souls was clean.
And that washed away all my debt and my sins.
Mr. Williams, are you a licensed and ordained minister?
Wait a minute, that washed all your debt away.
Yep, my debt and my sins, baby. I no longer owe her no more.
Mr. Williams, are you a licensed and ordained minister?
All you got to be is notary. Just need a notary.
Mr. Williams, are you a licensed, are you a notary in the state of Georgia?
This was in Florida. Even in the dogs, even the dogs say, "Shut the hell up." Hunter say, "Stop, cut the lies." A spiritual what?
Mr. Williams, have you ever been intimate with Gail Bickham?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, Gail, who?
Mr. Wi-
I don't know no big Miss Biggs. I don't know her.
You know she had you in the phone, in her phone. It's Shirley Strawberry scamming ass husband.
Mr. Williams, approximately how many lovers did you have outside of your marriage?
20 at one time.
Which
Oh,
marriage? Which marriage?
I married. I was married now. I ain't got no lovers. My own lover I got is my wife said Scar, baby. That's my lover. See, I went, me and her, we got married. Matter of fact, Honor, we got married on my birthday. So did, Honor. So I ain't got no lovers. I don't know what them folk talking about. See, Honor, them folks always lying on me, trying to assassinate my character. That's what
They
I'm talking
haters.
about.
They haters.
They
They all haters.
haters. They all
The-
haters. They hate
And
my
I'm not
wife.
slow. And I'm not slow.
I'm not slow. I'm not gay.
No,
Uh,
because in my mind, I thought we had a business deal in my mind. So
Mr. Williams,
All you
I don't
be
know
is
what they talking about.
all you be- Listen, don't put him on the stand. You're doomed.
no. Yeah, I mean, just like I'm like seriously, he cannot retell a story to save his life. He can't. He,
Complicated. Say I'm on the floor.
I mean, he cannot retell anything. So it's like you ask him a straight up question, Mr. Williams. Um, approximately what was the first time you stepped out? You had an outside affair you had an affair on your wife. Which wife? Well, let me tell you, my wife knew who I was when I married her. She
Wait,
knew
wait a
who.
minute, wait a minute, Anna. What fur mean, Anna? What that mean?
The
Ca- it-
strange.
Do that mean she my? You mean have a affair with my strange wife? What that mean, Anna? What you mean? I don't understand what you're talking about, Anna.
Mr. Williams, are you familiar with the individual by the name of Sonia Durham, aka Sonia Waller?
Oh, my
What's a
best friend.
what's a visual, Anna? What's that?
Hey, Georgia Peach, you just waking up.
I mean,
Not
it's
Anna. Yeah, Anna.
Your Honor, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive. Can you direct the witness to just to answer the question? Yes or no, Mr. Williams? Are you?
I don't need nobody to wreck
Autumn.
me.
I'm not slow. I'm not slow.
I'm not slow, Honor. I don't need nobody to wreck me nowhere, Honor. I'm right here. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere, Honor. Y'all got me locked up. Y'all got me in these
Azor
chains and
said,
things. I ain't going
who
nowhere.
playing Azor? AKA Coach, the best friend. AKA Little Scooter, the Ohio player. Okay, the Ohio player.
AKA the 35-year law advocate, legal advocate, AKA the paralegal, AKA the former corrections officer, AKA the strip club manager, AKA
Little
this
Scooter.
the security guard. I
I don't know what
mean,
all that mean, Honor, but she was my spokesperson. She got that mouthpiece, Honor. She got
she
that
got that mouth.
mouthpiece. And I was just letting her speak for me, Honor, because she got that mouthpiece and them blueberries. And I was like, girl, you got that mouthpiece. You got that mean mouthpiece. So that's what you
Oh
mean,
my
Honor?
God.
Because I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't know what a legal is. I don't know what attorney is. Well, I know my attorney. My attorney is that man that's too tight suit over there, Honor.
Which one? Which one?
Is that what you talking about? Cause see, she my mouthpiece and that's my attorney. So is that what you're talking about, Honor?
Oh my God, Miss E said I want a speedy trial. I don't know them folks. Mouthpiece, aka Blueberry. All right, y'all. I'm finna get ready for bed.
Don't
Oh
leave
my
us
God, this is
now.
too funny. Y'all drop your last thoughts in the chat. We are wrapping up
I
for
just,
real.
I'm gonna give my last thoughts. It's just this was the time where he was just really feeling out Shirley, trying to figure out like what direction he was gonna go in, and he like
Mhm.
I mean, he just probing her, asking all these dumbass questions about this, that, and the third. How and making her feel more depressed because if you're bringing up all of these things that are going wrong in her life, and you know your son is not reliable. Why would you why don't you just tell your son straight up? But he's too chicken to like actually call and demand that Dion bring that car over. Go bring her a car now. Like give him the appropriate direction. Like, and she's sending money and stuff. She's sending $100. Well, I gave him 100, and I don't know. If you trying to scrimp and save as much money or keep as much money for yourself, tell your son to go demand that he brings that damn car over there for her and make him do the oil change. It's not like she was gonna keep it forever. And if
Right.
at this present time, they thought that he was getting out with the next week after February. So like it just what it is what it is. But this was the time that he's just probing and probing and probing, trying to figure out where her mind was, what he could do to keep her calm, and nobody was really willing to help him do that. And he was trying to, carry along the scam. I'm glad she's gone, but like just hindsight, listening to I'm gonna keep saying this is a learning lesson for a lot of people. Don't ever be this desperate. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to love yourself more than you like love somebody else. You don't have to be out there trying to find love. Even if you're 50, 60, even 70, don't sell yourself short. If you guys can be out there enjoying single life and go online, maybe sleep, get you a little hookup, a Tinder date or whatever, but leave it at the door. You don't have to like just give your life up for ninjas like this, sitting there talking on a tablet, can barely understand. I'm talking about leave the bathroom. I'm doing my makeup, sir. And he wants you to get out the bathroom. Stop, interrupt. Not that he hasn't interrupted her life enough. He's trying to make her interrupt her makeup routine, which he knows she cares about her appearance. And he's talking about leave the damn bathroom. Girl, the audacity, but no. Be by yourself, baby. Just love yourself and appreciate your friends, love yourself, love God. And that's all I have to say right now. Thank you, Lady T. But thanks for coming back. I hope we made you feel better.
Y'all did. Y'all did.
I said what I
Y'all
said. Happy
kept me
Mother's
going.
Day.
Thank you, Vic.
Y'all
She
have a good
about to
night.
be 70 years old.
All right, Vic. I'll see you later.
All right.
All right. And all I want to say is,
What you gotta say, sis?
girl. It's a lot that I could say, but I know you got to go to work. Y'all already done heard it all. And Buck, we just looking for 10 good players. He sent me a letter say he need 10 good players to get him another fund because he need a new lawyer because he don't like this new lawyer you got. Now, basically, I'm waiting on the trial. I really am.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hope the trial play out, at the end of the year or really hopefully before Thanksgiving. It'd be nice if they do it, right after Labor Day, just, go on and get this over with because
Thank you.
I'm like Buckwheat. I'm tired of waiting to hell. I'm tired.
Yeah, time
I
is
know.
up. We ready to get
Time's
some
up. Yeah,
motion.
he tired, we tired, everybody tired. And just thank God Shirley finally woke up and got away from this crew. I'm gonna give her, I know you guys, I know I don't give her many kudos, but kudos to you, Shirley, for finally waking up, child. And girl, don't you ever get yourself in another mess like this because you might not make it out. With all these scamming ninjas around you. And Dion, you stole your stepmama money. I can't say that. You took that woman money, you stole it, you a thief, you just like your daddy, and I have no respect for you at all. None, zero, zilch. And that's probably why you got that black cloud hanging around you. You're gonna forever have that black cloud hanging around you until you do right by your stepmama and give her back that $100. You gonna have bad luck, buddy, and that's it. I'm done.
Thank you. I said what I said. I was trying to take it back to where I was before. I was
Oh, okay.
trying to check that comment. I
Yeah.
don't see anything. Oh, I think I was right here. Let me go back to Glorious.
But
All
yeah,
right,
he
thank
he took he took
you.
that woman money, y'all. He stole his stepmama money. Yeah, you was on Glorious with Turney. Is what is the last thing I see.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody, and happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day, and have a great Mother's Day evening.
Thank you. All right, Turney. She got spirits. She got spirits. Yo, Arnold, what would you do if your legacy was cut off and you got one leg in a wheelchair? I object. Irrelevant. Defendant has both legs. What's the relevance here? Okay, Indiana and Cleveland. That's probably where Shan at, cause she's a basketball fan, but she like LeBron, but LeBron not there no more. I accept intercept. It's me trying to read this. There are so many essays out there, and often it ends a lot worse. She about to be 70 years old. Years old, that is true. Who playing? I think I read it. 70 balls. Okay, I checked. I don't see anything. She may have deleted it. You guys were too funny. I had fun. Y'all really helped me through my day. Pacers and the Cavs, Indiana, Cleveland. I'm ready to hear that sentence. Yes, 20 years. Yes, we be tired, boss. They should want the trial to be public so the truth will come out. Yes, got it. Hundred hollers, $100, $100. I checked. I don't see anything new. Under my girl Shirley, that's where I'm at. I don't see anything. Yeah, I checked the story too. I may be too late. Okay. This is the nicest thing you have said about her. Go girl. Dion has smoke clouds calling him. Good night. Thieving ass Dion. You know he had no intentions of giving her that car. Good night, everyone. Work at 6 a.m. I see that y'all were cutting up tonight. Yes. All right, a lady. Okay, any more last thoughts before we go? Yeah, wait a minute. Am I? Hold on. It may be me. Use an error here. Let me go out and come back in. Good night. I'll go back and check. That may be the way I went in. Okay, Muffin. Good night. Good night, a lady. Good night, everybody. I'm finna pull out my book and read until I fall asleep. Good night, Sherry. All right. All right, the porch light about to go off. I'm finna turn my porch light off. We did our Sunday ritual earlier. Night, y'all. All right, all right. I'm finna just drop. No, I'll just play the outro. All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.